Okay, here we go. Hey, what's up, Peter? Happy holidays, everyone that's tuning in. Thanks for coming by, and welcome to the very first big, or the Big Brain Builds live event. So we're going to be specifically focused at players that are new to the game, or anyone who still finds some of the fundamentals challenging or confusing. This is the spot for you. So we'll be playing Veteran Act 1 with limited supply lines. And if you're brand new to the game, we'll explain a little bit more about that in a bit. But yeah, we're going to be doing the full Act 1. And just a bit of a disclaimer, I suppose, that the strategies and things that I recommend here are, specific to me and what I've learned and explored in the game. And so they may not fit with you, and that's totally cool. If you find that something here isn't quite to your liking, maybe a difference in style, difference in perspective, so, take everything that you learn from me with a grain of salt, and, feel free to discuss it with your friends, or even back with me here. You can do it in the live chat while we're going. I'd be happy to talk about the things that we're going to be doing today. But yeah, essentially this is a limited experience of Back for Blood. I've sort of dumbed down the access that we have to the powerful cards in order to give people a sort of a perspective of how the game can be played, and one that's approachable, because find that when I watch other really experienced people play, they have all of the best stuff. They have everything unlocked. They know all about what's going on, and I would love to make this a session that allows people to just find Back for Blood a little more approachable. We need more players. We want them here. So let's see here. Yeah, so who I am, my name's Evil Jet. Actually, let's see here. Can probably turn on the camera. I think we're good. So yeah, I'm Evil Jet. I actually mod on the Back for Blood Reddit, and I've been playing games for a long time. I love zombie games. They're a ton of fun. I would consider myself like a fairly skilled gamer, but I'm gonna try and play in a way that's reasonably approachable to anyone that might be watching. And yeah, I'm someone who loves teaching. I have a training background, a professional trainer, and it's something that I miss. Right now I'm just a student. Actually, I've gone back to school, and so this gives me a little bit of an outlet to connect with people and be able to share some of that. So I've been doing what I guess you could call Sherpa runs with Back for Blood, where I'll take people through that are brand new to the game and just explain them the ins and outs. And it's actually going to be very similar to what we do here. So I'm just going to hop into the game, and I'm going to get started with some of the things that I wanted to share along the way. And I'm hoping to sort of give like a full perspective of what a new player could do to start getting into quality games. So I'm gonna show a little bit about Discord, and then I'm gonna go through some settings in the game, and then I'll talk about strategy as things come up. And I got a big list of things here that I want to come to, but something I also want to acknowledge is that information overload is definitely a thing, and there's really no way for me to to shorten everything here. So take what you can from the session, and if you find that you would benefit from it, maybe you could watch back again, or you can reach out to me with questions, or make a post on our Reddit, because we find that there's a lot of helpful people there looking to help others along. So let's click into the game. So at the beginning, I'm actually going to go through some of my Back for Blood settings, some things that I've found has made the game a little easier for me. And just after I go through the settings here, I'll probably turn my camera off too. I don't think that we need to have me in the screen. And I'm actually I'm planning to edit this whole session as well. So I'm going to repost this to the channel. I'm going to edit it in with all of the decks that we're going to be using. So I'll be playing with 3 other players, and I'll try and condense everything. And I'll also create a list of all of the tips and tricks that we generate out of the session, so that if you did want to reference something just in written style, you'd be able to do that. You don't have to go back and watch a 3-hour long broadcast. So I'm just in the game, very first screen. We're in Fort Hope. You don't actually need to walk around Fort Hope to do anything. It's a fun way to interact with everything, but if I'm on PC, I can just hit my tab menu and I can get into all these options here. But I actually want to go into my settings, so I'm just going to go into options, and we have a few tabs that we'll talk about, and I'm just going to go from the top to the bottom. So feel free to follow along if you're live and you're still trying to figure out some of these things, but I'll give you a few of the things that I've found along the way. Originally, I actually turned off Game Coach. Game Coach, while it's on, will let you know who triggers alarms. It's kind of helpful. I like to know whenever I trigger alarms, so having that on has been helpful for me. I use this quick use offensive item, and offensive items are basically like your grenades, your stun guns, or not stun guns, sorry, stun flash grenades, Molotovs, that kind of thing. And when you have quick use on, what'll happen is as soon as you press your grenade button, it's going to throw your item. Whereas if you have this off, you'll press your grenade button or your offensive item button. Your character will pull it out and have it in their hand, and then you have to actually press your like fire. So it'd be mouse 1 on your control, or on your mouse, or right trigger on your controller. So that's why I have that turned on. All weapons full auto. If you're someone that doesn't really want to have to worry about constantly tap firing, you can just put full weapon or full auto on, and every weapon you can just hold down your cursor or your trigger, and you're going to be able to fire continuously. I like playing with that. I think one of the weapons was brought to my attention that doesn't function the best with it. I think you're slightly slower, but I doubt anyone's going to really notice that. And it's the ranch rifle, in case you're interested. I think the rest of this is good. Down here, reticle. So, you know, you might prefer a dot or a crosshair. I like crosshair. And then reticle color, I actually like it to heavily contrast with the things that are in the game. And this game actually has a lot of red to it. So I changed mine to yellow. I find that sticks out quite a bit. Scrolling down. Let's see here. Camera, motion strength, and motion blur. I love that motion blur adds realism to things, especially in animation. You could really tell the difference. If you've had any animation experience, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I don't find that it actually adds a lot of value to the game for me. So I just turn that off, and some people might get motion sick. So there's definitely that one. Colorblind mode. So I've switched mine to custom, and I believe everything here is the default except for weak spots. So if you find that you're new and you're wanting to really have something stand out, like the specials, the special infected, you want them to stand out, you can change the color of their weak spot to something a little more vibrant. In this case here, I'm using cyan. You know, some people like to use green. And I would just recommend that whatever color you choose, it would also contrast with your cursor. So pick one of those two options there. Captioning under the subtitles heading, I put this on ambient, and what this is going to do is in game I'm going to get captions only for the enemies as they appear in the game, and I'll point it out while we're playing. If you were to have it on, let's see here, I think it's usually on full captions by default. It'll give you all of the dialogue, and so what ambient does is it cuts out the dialogue, and it's just the enemies, and we're going to see how that's helpful. You might want to turn up the font size. I like something around like 32 to 36. I find 40 quite big, and I don't really like the other ones. I find them too small. I don't really notice them. So you might find you like that too. You can also turn up or down the opacity of those. So if you find that they're getting in the way, you can just turn the opacity down a little bit. That's it for gameplay. Mouse and keyboard, I don't really want to mess around with too much, but I do recommend that if you haven't started utilizing all of the different keybinds, just come back and have a look through this every now and again. You may find it valuable to rebind bash to your mouse. I know a lot of people like that. I actually have med equipment. If we scroll down, we can see mine here. So select offensive item, I have that on my mouse, and then I also have my support item on my mouse. And then because I moved those, they were originally numbers 3 and 4, and then quick item was 5. I just moved quick item up to number 3. I find that a little easier for my hands. But other than that, I think this is good. Toggle inventory. So inventory, I use tab wherever this one is. Yeah, so toggle hub. It's the one that I tend to use quite a bit. You may find the comm wheel to be helpful. I'll actually use that a fair bit. And ping, I made ping my left alt because I find that's really easy to press with my thumb. Some people might like that on their middle mouse. It's one way to go. And I can't remember where it is, but I'm going to try and find where... Okay, yeah, so we have hold to sprints, we have hold to aim down sights, and there's going to be a crouch toggle to option that I can change. I have to poke around for that because I think that one's useful. You know, depending on what you like here, you might like to have toggle. I think that these ones are good for hold, but you know, toggle to sprint might be nice if you have a pinky that gets sore on your game sessions. Scroll around. Actually, I'm going to look back in gameplay and see if that crouch is in here. Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, hold the crouch right there. So I actually really like this to be off. So the different interaction is I just press C once and my character will crouch, and then I'll just stay there. Crouching is very valuable in the game, and if you want to keep it on, hold the crouch, then you're gonna have to hold down your crouch button anytime you want to be in a crouching position. So it might take a little bit of getting used to switch any of your keybinds or your your functionality around, but most people acclimate to this thing, and like less than a full game session. It could only just take you 20 or 30 minutes if you're really focusing on it. So I'll bump over to graphics. Not too much here. I haven't messed all that much with the graphics, but again, I have motion blur off. My field of view is actually up a little bit, so 110. I played with 90 for the longest time, and I found it fine. I just recently put it to 110 because I wanted to try it. Everything else seems like it is default. And then the last thing that I'm going to look at is in audio. And so mix profile. If you want to test this out, what I'm about to show you, what you can do is just head over to this area with the burning fire. And we're not going to do this live on stream because we've got a limited amount of time before we actually start, which I got about 7 more minutes. But you could just listen to the fire right here and then switch your profile over. So I'll go back in options, audio, and normally it's on default. I put it on dynamic. I find that it gives me a bit more direction and it's a little bit cleaner or crisper. I'm not really too sure. This is my preference. So I suggest that you find what your preference is too. And you might like to turn stamina breath off. Music volume could put down a little bit. That way it's not overbearing for the people that you're playing with. I think that's good. So just really quickly, I wanted to show the stream Discord. So you may or may not be familiar with Discord. I'm hoping that some people that watch this are not. And Discord is honestly, it's changed how I experience cooperative video games. I find that my friends, like many people's, will, people move on. They'll go play another game. And when your friends go play another game and you're staying in the one that you originally were playing, you're like, oh, I don't have all my buds anymore, so I'm just going to have to random queue. And random queuing can be okay, and I think random queuing will get better as time goes on with this game, but it's a bit of a struggle because you're subject to the randomness of people. So you might get someone that's really good, you might get someone that's really bad, and everything in between. So I'm going to pull over Discord, and I'm going to bring it over to here. So there's a few Discords that I'm familiar with for Back 4 Blood. I know there's more. So there's the official Turtle Rock Studios one. We're going to look at this one that's called Back 4 Blood. I'm going to have links in the description to this video afterwards. You can also find this on Reddit in the info section, so it'll all be there for you. So if I was to click in, if you're a first-time Discord user, this may be a little intimidating. And I'm actually already in a room, but I'm gonna just quickly show you what I would do first getting in here. So there's a lot to read, but you can also, I can honestly say that you can ignore most of this. Probably 95% of all of these things in here you can ignore. So when you first get in here, it's going to be like this. You'll have to have made an account and all that stuff, and you're like, whoa, what am I looking at? On the left, there's these little arrows, these little toggles, and you can turn them off, but you can see some of them don't go away. And the reason for that is that there's just unread messages in there. So let's say you want to explore this on your own terms, and you don't want all of this noise. I'm just going to go up to the top, and I'm going to go... Oh, where's the mark as red? Okay, I think I can do it over here. I'm going to right-click, mark as red. If you're on mobile, you can do this too. Mobile's fine. You don't need to be in Discord the entire time to get the full value out of Discord. You can just form a group and then talk in-game like you normally would. So if you're on Xbox or PS4, that might be a little bit easier for you. So now I've marked everything as red, so I can toggle all these things and kind of make them go away. Right, so now I'm left with, I've got 4 categories muted. I see there's a message that just popped up in this one. But the one that I'm really interested in is this Games tab. And that's the one that you're going to be interested in if this is your first time using it. So you just pick your difficulty. Oh, actually, I should back up a little bit. I do recommend, excuse me, I do recommend that you check the rules of any Discords that you join in. Typically, they'll be at the top. It might be in welcome, rules, and info. So each Discord is just going to have some guidelines that they'd like you to follow. And if you were to sum up 99% of Discords, their rules are like, don't be an idiot, speak in the appropriate channels, and just be a good person, and you'll be fine, right? So it's not meant to be complex. They just want to be clear about that stuff. So if I was to be forming this group right now, I'd open up this LFG B4B veteran. And you can search for this stuff too. There's a little search menu there. Or if you're on PC and you don't know about Control K, I can just type in veteran, We got this, so I can see this one's in Turtle Rock Studios. I can see this is the one that I wanted, so it's in Back for Blood. So here we are. We can see some other posts. Generally, what I'll do is I'll find an empty room. So in this case here, I'm going to scroll all the way down, but I found room 45, and then I would just go in here and I'd say, looking for 3, fresh act 1. And that's it. Then you would just post, people will join, you'll add everybody up, and you'll get a higher caliber of player by default, especially if you put in things like, you know, looking for experienced players, looking for people that want to work well together, and anything that's going to sort of narrow it into what you want as a player, like what your expectations are. So you could be looking for super chill people. You could be looking for 18 plus. You could be looking for someone to carry you. If you want someone that's experienced, you're like, I don't know the game very well, I need someone to show me the ropes. You can find a group for that. So if you aren't using Discord and you're still slogging through random quick play lobbies and it's frustrating for you, then I recommend you check out something like this. It's really broadened my enjoyment of playing any kind of cooperative game. And I use it, you know, I've been in Discord now for a long time, but I use this for other games too. If I'm playing at a competitive level, this is how I find people that are at my skill level. And yeah, it's I can't recommend the Discord enough. I see people that are like, you know, they say that they're frustrated. They would rather search for an hour and get players to play in the game. And if you're willing to wait an hour to get into a game, well, go get into Discord. Really, it'll make your experience better. And if you're shy, like, you don't need to audio chat with anybody. There's plenty of people out there. There's people that'll be fine with that. You can just say, hey, I'm just looking for people. I don't have a mic. I just want to hang out. So I think that's good there. Now, we're just going to get into a game. So I got 3 other people waiting. We'll show you really quickly the deck that we're using. Actually, there's 2 things. There's 2 things. I was just reminded by one of my buddies. So when you go into finding a game, I just hit my tab menu to get into this. So if I go in here and I go to create a run. So it says recruit, veteran, and nightmare. So if you're like me, you don't play the first difficulty. You're like, oh, let's recruit. Why would I be there? It says this ain't no cakewalk. Well, that's kind of weird. Recruit. So this would be more aptly named normal, or like for some people this is actually already hard. I recommend that if you're just starting out of the game, you start in recruit and just get yourself into the game, get a feel for it. I recommend completing all of the acts in recruit before you move on to veteran, and do that for each difficulty. So that's thing number 1 that I wanted to bring up here. And the other, I think it's just like, yeah, creating a run. So if you want to get your friends into a lobby, I can hit escape and go to social. And up here in the top, we have add friends. If I was to add in a buddy from Discord, you can copy and paste a name in there, search, enter, and then you can populate your Steam friends or your crossplay friends. It depends. So you can add any of them in through the actual client. You'll get them all in here. But it's yeah, if you don't know how to add people, that can be a little bit confusing. And then you literally just go into campaign and create run. And I'll do that in a moment here. We're going to create a fresh run. But last little peek. So I'm going to look at decks. Decks and supply lines, I guess. Falling behind. So campaign decks, swarm decks, and training decks. You're like, what's the difference? Well, if you're playing PvE, you're playing the co-op campaign, you're going to look at the campaign decks. Swarm is PvP. Training is everything is unlocked for you, and you don't earn anything. So you don't earn any achievements. Earn cards are this new thing that I'm not going to cover. It's not relevant right now. But if you feel like playing around with them, there's a lot of posts on Reddit that explain what they do. There's probably some videos on YouTube. I recommend going there, but that's just going to be too much. Okay. So if we go to campaign deck, the first thing you're going to see is this starter deck. You're going to have all these cards here. And if I want to add a card that I've found, I just click it. So it goes in. You can see those 2 just got added. That one just got added. Added. Awesome. So I've got all of these cards in here, but what does this all mean? So when you start a game, you're going to get your first card given to you. It's going to be your starter card, as what they'll call it, or something to that effect. And then you're going to get to pick a card every round, and that card that you get is based on the order that you've put them in here. So they're not going to get shuffled. It's not like some deck of cards that, in that sense, you could sort of call these like, you know, you've generated, so user generated level ups, and so it's going to go in sequential order. And when we see them in game, it's going to go from left to right. I'll point it out again too. and you just add whatever you like. And this part's going to be a little confusing. So that was one of the reasons why we put together this event, is I wanted to show people what kind of cards they could be using. If they didn't really want to learn the system right away, they just want to get in and play. So that's the hope with these kinds of posts, is that you can get into the game faster, get in there, having fun, playing the game that you want to play, and then as time goes on, you can slowly take in more information and learn more about the game. Make it a little bit easier that way. So I'll show you my deck real quick. It's just this beginner one. We're going to coordinate really quickly with my group. I'll show you a little bit of what I would recommend doing with a brand new group. And this is what I got. So this is all limited based on the first 2 supply lines that are in the game, and I'll explain about that briefly here in a moment. So yeah, my cards here, and all of this information is going to be in the Reddit post, or in a Reddit post. It'll be edited into the video. You know, my hope is to give you all of the information that you want. You'll be able to see the decks of everyone that I'm playing with today, and everyone's in the same limitations, or using the same limitations. And then last thing, really quickly, so supply lines are what you spend to buy cards. It's just your in-game currency that you earn at the end of every level that you beat. So you beat a level, you earn some supply points. You come in here and you got these supply lines, and you'll see 3 rows when you first start out. I don't know what it's going to look like now, because I haven't seen it since they added in these new ones. But after you've bought all the way through a supply line, I'll show you. So these are just, we don't need to care about what these cards are. But once you've emptied a supply line, the game will just refresh it. And so when I started, there was 3 supply lines, and you could like go all the way into the first line, or all the way into the middle line, or all the way into the bottom line. And the limitations for this session is 2 deep, or 2 rows deep in each supply line. So 2 of the top, 2 of the middle, and 2 of the bottom. So you'd be able to get to these cards that we're using in this game pretty quickly. Okay, I'm gonna catch up with the group that we got. Let's say hi, and we'll coordinate just a little bit here with them. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi there. Is everyone here?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm here. I just unmuted my mic. Sorry.
You're good.
So my hope was that we could just really quickly, I know we confirmed in our group chat, but just really quickly confirm what sort of weapons and support cards we want to do. I think I know who's doing what, but if you guys don't mind joining on me.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I was just explaining that it's good to coordinate a little bit. So one of the things that we've done, I've played with these people before, one of the things that we're going to do now is we'll coordinate who's using what for weapons. So I believe I'm using a sniper. And then, Nurk, you're using...
AR LMG eventually.
AR LMG, awesome. And Grimy, what are you using?
I will be using the SMG and being the doctor.
Nice. And then Zench?
Shotgun and pistol.
Nice. Yeah, so we're doing that to try and eliminate any problems for ammo later on. We don't want too many people running the same primary ammo type, and then we'll run out of ammo. But as soon as we get Nurk in here, I'll start it up.
Sounds good.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Did you just spoil yourselves?
Pretty much.
We spoil each other, that way it's, not selfish.
Yeah. And for any of you Reddit buffs, this is the H.R. Hoffman, the original.
You took my character.
Okay.
I have to leave.
Yeah. Sorry, been exposed. Veteran, Act 1, create run. Oh, crossplay enabled, crossplay disabled.
I got it. That's my
yeah.
bad.
It's probably smart. Why is this one all the way over here? That's weird. The interface or the text doesn't line up. This game is unplayable. Let me know when you're all enabled.
I'm enabled. I am inclusive.
Oh, alright.
I'll be using.
My bad. Yep,
All good.
just hit it.
And if you're,
Ah, the
if you're
leather
like, should I keep
jeans.
these runs, these old ones? These are ones that I've beaten. You can just delete them. Like, if you want to keep them for like sentimental sake, you can do that. But it's not necessary at all. Okay. Create run. Veteran. Act 1. Great run. Here we go. Oh, nice. 2 of us are pine scented. I tried to go for the hand. I felt like that fit.
That's good. Well done. Well coordinated.
So yeah, thanks for joining for a little game here. Looking forward to a nice, easy veteran run. This should be pretty easy for us. But
Yeah,
hopefully we get hit by something.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I like the new corruption cards for veteran. Prepares people for.
Oh yeah, and
the
let's not use any burn cards.
Yeah.
So we got Grimy on Doc, we got Zench on Holly, and we got HR Hoffman on Hoffman. That would have been weird if he'd gone with something else, or she. Sorry. And I'm gonna play. I think I decided I was gonna go with Jim. So you can see on the cards here, there's team
Birds.
effects,
Never say no to a hunt.
and I will explain a little bit about what that is. I found this part of the game pretty overwhelming. You can see here we can't tell what our teammates are running. That's hopefully a quality of life improvement that TRS will add into the game at some point. And at the start of every single round, just trying to organize all my windows. Taylor, nice to see you, dude. And Rosita, hello. Off.
Alrighty.
So corruption cards. These are random cards that the game is playing against us. These are non-controllable. You can't get rid of them. This is just letting you know this is what you're up against. So this is randomized. We're gonna have extra birds. We're gonna be able to find this thing to earn some copper and supply points.
I'll stick with the 870
And
for
these
now.
ridden are shambling and ferocious. So we can see if we hover over, they've got 25% increased health, and they deal an extra 2 damage per hit.
I'm throwing down copper for
I
a
found this
toolkit.
stuff pretty overwhelming at the start. You don't need to pay attention to it,
Yeah,
but
it's
as time goes on, it's nice to know what's going on.
I'll keep my,
So this is where I get to draw my cards, and they are in order that I place them in my deck. And the game's just letting me choose if I want to maybe pick something different
I see.
for
Yep.
whatever
Thank
reason.
you,
But
specimen
I've ordered
too.
mine
Look at
pretty
this.
specifically so that we can just go. So up at the top, we can see those 3 corruption cards that we started with. This was my card that I had first in my deck. It just gave it to me. This is the card that I chose. And these are the 3 team abilities that my teammates are all contributing. So I can see their team effects. Oh, that's cute. Look at that murderous penguin.
Put our foot right in it this time.
So we're gonna use this.
Where we are.
What does KSC stand for? Does anybody know?
This is Hope 1.
The thought is Canada Supply Consortium.
Oh, okay. All right.
Cantaloupe being a county in
Time to get moving.
Virginia.
And Grimy, I see you
Pennsylvania.
have a toolkit already.
Yes, yeah, so Zench threw his money down for a
Beautiful.
toolkit buy.
And if you want to throw
Yeah.
down your money or anything else, I've
This
just
level
opened up
can
my
use 2
inventory. If I
toolkits,
left click,
but
I drop
it's
like
honestly
a stack.
not super hard to take out the
100
horde
copper
from the
was over there.
bridge, so
That's
there's
stacked
no
up
real
with someone
reason to spend
else's.
the money
If I
this
right
early.
click, I'll drop all of that. And I can do the same thing with ammo too.
I'm good on money.
If you're gonna be any use to us. Stack up.
So we don't need to share up anything more. I'm just gonna
Alright.
stick with my guns
Shall we?
for now. Let's go get them. Oh, nice.
Another day, another dice with death.
Just something you'll notice that I'll do quite often is I'll keep my cursor kind of at head level.
I hope they fix it
Generally,
pretty soon.
just as I wander
Yeah.
around, it's pretty common for people to be aiming down a little bit,
Winging it as
There's
usual.
some
I like
bandages
the-
here.
looking
I like
around
to
down
cover this
below.
landing
I
when
recommend
the
trying to
missions
get
are being
used to keeping
looted
yourself up at
because
head level. It's just less
typically on harder
time that you're going to
difficulties,
need
there's a
to be able
sleeper,
to
maybe
shoot
even
a
a special up
ridden
here
in the
already.
head.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll also, if
Wandering
I'm
off
in
is
the
a good way
lead,
to
I'll try and
debate it.
stay to the side. So I try not to stand
Jack,
in
can
the
you
middle
carry
of
this
the doorway. I'm
bandage?
going to stand to the side of a doorway.
Bandages!
And
I'll take a
if
machete,
you're
why not?
someone that
There's a
started
card in
out
here,
and you've seen
multi-tool.
the melee knife, the combat knife,
Oh, that's
from
a
a lot of
really
decks,
good card.
there's a reason why I don't take it. Now,
Who needs money?
it's a lot
I've got
better than it
50.
used to be, but one, it takes up a card.
I got money for you.
This melee bash is
Yeah, I got
really
that,
good.
actually.
So you can see I can punch one of these guys and it bumps back into all of them.
Use speed.
And I think it takes like 5
is
punches to kill someone,
low-key
so I'm not doing
If
it
you
to
have
kill
extra,
them.
could I use that as well?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Gotta reload.
I'm just doing it
Perfect.
to control the flow of the enemies.
Yeah,
so
that
sometimes I'll
use
just
speed will
punch
come in
them
handy.
and,
Well, actually,
and
it's
have my
probably best
teammates
for
help.
Doc, but
Come
on the
go,
finale of
let's
this thing,
go.
it's It makes it go by so quickly.
Found a supply crate.
Any copper that's picked up goes to everyone.
Got a lot of use out of these
One
bad boys.
shot
I'll
one of my
hold this
teammates
for
because
now.
he was
Mainly
walking
just
around picking up all the
something
copper in front of me, but you know, it doesn't matter who picks it up.
Could come in handy.
There's a
Oh,
gray
this is
AA-12, which I honestly don't like the AA-12.
I don't either.
It's-
Just an
it's-
ammo hog.
Yeah, it's an ammo hog.
Another gray A12.
I mean, is it not effective against specials?
I don't
So
find it to be overly.
I prefer higher damage, higher stumble shotguns because that'll help out more. AA-12 is great if you're built around shredding, like the entire clip at something as fast as you can,
Yeah.
but you do need to
Fair
feed
enough.
it.
There's a Molotov up here. Oh, and a ton
See
of
that guy
money.
right there? He's alive. What's interesting actually is if once you start playing the game a little bit slower, you'll start to notice where they leave
firecrackers.
zombies. So there's
Oh,
probably
hey,
like a
the,
zombie laying down on the
container.
other side of
Oh,
this,
nice.
this vent.
So I'm looking for stumble mods, and
I'll take that.
Follow side in a stock over here.
Roger that on the stumble mods. Yeah, I guess me too. I'm looking for probably a phoenix, but I'll take a Barrett.
We need to get out of here.
So you can see there, I just shot through
hey,
both
barbed wire.
of those zombies.
So we're gonna set up
I,
back here,
See that?
have a
so that means
card
putting
on.
the barbed
Gives me
wire
bullet
here is a good
plus
choice.
200% bullet penetration. I'm not going to try and go into the nuances of that specifically.
Good job, Jimmy.
That's,
On you.
that's why.
Reloading.
Yeah, where'd I
Now you
leave
can see at the
my
bottom of my
books?
screen,
Alright.
Reeker Charge, Reeker Detonate, Reeker Death. Those are the ambient captions.
Belgian and a bat.
Oh, the Belgian.
Just helpful captions. And they'll be nice because anytime there's a special on the board, on the map, it's going to let me know. It's going to put a little caption there for me.
Oh, stinger.
Need to find a path.
All right,
Oh, that's you.
we're all
Sorry.
set up over
Alright.
here.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ouch!
Are we going back to the spot over there?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already set up some barbed wire and a propane tank.
So one thing that we'll try and do as we go is we'll show you the meta defense areas. There's always seems to be a few of them, and this happens to be one of those. They're gonna climb up right there. I actually would have put the barbed wire up ahead a little bit, but this is good.
We got a
See
big guy
Zench
underneath
is
us.
Quarter
crouching in
coming.
front, trying to make sure that
Ooh,
oh my,
that got me through
trying to make sure that
Yeah, I thought that we were
that he
covered by
doesn't
that,
get
sorry.
shot.
Oh,
We're
no
trying to
worries.
cover him.
I typically almost any amount of like
You-
LOS
look at the way
breaking
that the Zench
will
is
block
meleeing.
explosive damage.
Anything that gets close, he just
You know, I feel like I've been getting hit by
back.
those
You
through
can,
the floor
you can
lately.
really negate a lot of the damage. So if you haven't quite bought into the power of this melee, I would overuse
heard
it
of
for a
big
good
guy.
while.
Yeah,
Until you
there
get
he is. Oh, back
really
up.
comfortable
Back
with
up.
it.
This is a easy kill.
I expect you to do better. Sincere.
Sorry, I stood in front. That's my bad.
Well, I also shot you, so.
So there we
Yeah,
use
this-
the propane tank.
This early,
Propane
being
tanks are
aware of where
fantastic
propane
for
and stuff
taking out
is
special
key to taking
infected.
out some of the tankier
Quite often-
specials.
Hatchet.
For sure.
Quite often we'll find a propane tank and just carry it around. I like to use them to defend the back of us.
And we
not
are careful
necessarily
going to
front.
the supply room because there's sometimes a sleeper there.
Because things are always going to come from behind.
So
You
we're
just got to keep a
good.
lookout.
I got door.
And I'll cover outside while two people go in and look around.
Ditto.
Nice.
We all have about the same health, so the free.
Oh, I got my
wait,
Barrett
free
already.
charges on that.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, there's 2 charges.
There is a stumble mod here. Do you want it on the Barrett, a green Barrett, or your shotgun?
Green Barrett.
Roger that.
Save your supplies and use the first aid
The
cabinet.
2 charges on the med station.
Mine now.
We can save them if you guys want until we make a little bit more progress.
We're not coming back.
Yeah, fair.
That's
So
the
Zench
thing.
has
Like,
the most trauma, and then I guess I'm the only other one with trauma. Grimy, you could.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll be healing trauma.
You can stuff it.
Hey, EMT backs
Teamwork.
heals trauma, so we're good.
Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah. Nothing a little spit and tape will fix.
That's right.
yeah,
We got another
the
environment.
thing about backtracking to med cabinets is that it
Another
does waste
environment item
just
here.
a lot of time.
So you'll notice that too, like
And you
Hoffman
don't-
likes to
Yeah.
cover.
While
our
the
back
AI
for
director in
now.
this game's not as
Slip
aggressive
and break something out
as
here?
like Left 4 Dead,
Not a lot I can do for you.
you don't always want to be running back
No
to heal.
point waiting any longer.
So you can see those guys
So
that are
here's
just
a
laying down on the
pro
ground.
tip. If you want to use the ladder, just press E.
That's right. And then you get an
You have to
achievement.
look down and press E.
Nice.
Ladder of death right there. Oh,
I'm
there's a
gonna take
grenade
this
here,
frag
but
over the
that's-
molly.
that.
I dropped a molly back there.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No sleepers, so we good over here.
Just birds.
Is anyone still out there?
Just birds.
We need help. They've got us trapped.
Don't worry, we hear you.
Oh, thank God. We thought we were the only ones.
Nice.
If we,
Good ping on the birds. I like it.
Speaker coming.
We're pinned down in the old.
If we let off birds, we should hightail it up to that room over there.
Yeah.
Nice. You can see here Zench is already making a plan. Like if we
And
do
remember,
pause
birds
along,
are
where do we want to go?
like omnidirectional and they don't care about
Forgive my
cover.
lack of enthusiasm
So
for
if you were like
Yeah.
down
but
here
I suffered
and
from
shot your gun,
particularly
you would
bad ear
definitely
infection
still
as a
alert
child,
them.
and my equilibrium
Yep, if you walk underneath them. Woo.
Yeah, it's probably the most common way.
So my
you'll-
first
you'll stumble
reaction
birds,
quite
even
often
if-
when an
think
enemy
you're safe.
walks up on me, when a common walks up on me, is to melee. You'll see a lot of us will do
Watch
that.
out behind you.
Drove for a
Off.
while. Made a good living.
It's just a melee. So sometimes my goal is to just move in and get close to my team. So I'm gonna use my melees to move around and create some space, and then I get into my
Alright.
fighting position.
Surprising
So
amount of
I don't
nothing.
always try and fight
Yeah.
what's in front of me with my
I hear
gun.
something.
I'm often just breaking
Or me
the
too.
Yeah,
movement
it's over
up,
there.
making it easy.
Oh, and a crusher.
Do we have something behind us?
Where are these big stuff?
There's gonna be something behind us that will blow
Oh,
up.
he's,
But on this occasion, who am I kidding?
he's stuck up there.
Oh, poor guy.
That's right.
He was
I
looking
don't
up
even
and
feel
went,
bad about it.
Wait, that other crusher was coming. Just fly, so he might be close by. Oh no, he wasn't. Just kidding.
I killed the
I'm gonna
Reaper.
lure him.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah.
How many diseases birds carry?
Oh, I'm gonna.
Show us your weak spot.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Already.
Best way to kill specials is make them have to walk a mile to you.
Yeah, no kidding.
The bullet tunnel. Tunnel.
What's that?
This area down here typically spawns copper and meds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can be a little rough down
A little
there.
bandage.
Yeah, it's
Checking
It's
the
There's
easy
also
to avoid
sleepers
if-
down there most of the time.
more copper.
And always check the cars. Unless they've got flashing lights on them, then don't check those cars.
I can heal somebody. Let me see.
Got to patch this up.
Glad you make house calls.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna keep an eye
Why
out
did
for
you
Joe.
choose Zench?
Because Zench didn't
Favorites
shoot
over
me.
there.
Oh. We got an ammo
Ton
box.
of ammo here.
Oh, a toolkit for next
Yeah,
level.
I can
nice.
completely like
And another
hold
bandage.
two ridden.
I dropped
I'm
my
not like I can
stun
like
gun
make
for
sure there's
someone
nothing
else.
coming from behind. I can take control of more than just what's in front of me or beside me.
Oh,
That's
well,
the
that's
power of the
embarrassing.
badge.
Nobody saw it, don't worry.
Saw everything.
I'll take that.
Oh, we got the ammo.
Come on. Got a lot on my
Thanks, Dad.
schedule and waiting
Oh,
isn't
nice.
one of them.
Just using up the meds. Love it.
Yep.
So we were talking about this before, but like you can really like the less alarms you manage to pop off in a run, it just like totally changes how the game feels.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If that
Well,
one,
you're not using-
that could be like a first measure of your quality of as a Back for Blood player. So how many alarms do you manage to trip?
Mm-hmm.
Those screens in between, they're kind of fun.
Let me
They
look
just have a
at
little bit
this.
of
It's like, how many
information.
resources do you use
I'll go a little slower in
during
them
the
later.
whole.
I was just going to
the
show
whole
us how
act.
much,
Yeah.
you know, how many specials, how many regulars we've killed.
If you can mitigate small damage, it's just massive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mitigate unnecessary damage.
There was a comment by one of the devs at one point that was just don't take damage.
Just don't take damage.
It like when you say it like that simply, it's like well yeah, how about you just go fuck yourself? But the reality is like you can actually get better at limiting damage in this game.
Yeah, you have to. You're going
Yeah,
higher
that's with not
levels.
being an asshole. That's literally the strat.
Seems like a stretch.
Yeah.
Oops, I'm too
So
high.
we got all sorts of money. Looks like
Oh, yeah.
I'll just buy one of the upgrades here.
I'm 50 away or 70 away from an upgrade.
Okay.
There you go.
Can someone drop me a 100? One of those
Take
guys?
200.
I'm gonna kill the birds out here with the flashbang.
But I guess you reel them back in.
Flashbang.
got,
I gotta be careful where I aim this one.
Incoming!
I've got 2 flashbangs right now for
And
the...
as long as 4 or less birds get away,
What is Ogre playing?
you're okay. It won't set off the birds. But if
Got
5 birds or
$700
more
for
get
my
away, the alarm will go off,
Here,
and then a horde will come.
take this. What's that?
I'll take that.
What do we want to do here? I can go get the man if you want.
We can do that, or we can run past him. Both are.
Nah, I want to stay and fight him.
The typical, I would say the typical strat is one person brings it back here, and if that one person needs help, 2 people can kite around down there.
Yeah.
I got some barbed wire. I'm gonna put down here.
But since I have a shotgun,
And
I am joining you.
So see this right here? A reuse chance, 10%. Oh my gosh! I just got a free barbed wire. That's
Nice.
impressive. I'll
take
save it.
barbed wire.
I'll save the other one. I was gonna use it, but
Hey, there's another one.
I'm trying to lure some guys over for
gotta watch out for them ghost shots right now.
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
What I might do.
There he is.
So I like to use the contour of the razor wire to
Oh,
my advantage.
stalker somewhere. There she is. You stop.
Melee. Just don't take damage. That's it.
Don't take damage, good.
Use that.
As soon as I get to this car here,
Oh my god,
and
Breaker.
the ogre intro you
Rich.
can see it at the bottom, I'm just gonna run back.
Yeah.
Big dude just came over.
And we
I've got barbed wire all on this side. If you want to come over here at all, Zen, you can make it easy.
I'm out of here. And it's seen me.
You got a excuse me, Rich coming.
I grenaded the wretch.
Nice job.
Oh, I guess I just used my grenade. That's nice.
Watch out for the. Nice.
I'm for the people.
Just wait there a second, please.
Flashbang.
Oh my. Okay. There's still like 10 ridden coming in. Still reloading my pistol while I'm melee here.
Yeah,
There's another wretch coming. Wretch has stumbled. Wretch is dead.
Meatball.
So it takes a little bit to actually figure out the difference
actually going to
between
go
the
knock down
different
the door.
specials.
Smart man.
And the one that was just coming
Yeah, he's
towards
been
us, I
doing
can
that
tell
since,
one because on the bottom I have my captions on, so I can
December
actually see
patch.
what's going on there.
Oh,
And wretches also have a weak
Okay,
spot
good.
right on,
Rich right there.
right on the top of their head. There's going to be 2 other big fat dudes that we'll see, and I'll try and point them out and what their differences are.
Nice.
We want to be really leery of the one that has no weak spot.
requesting SMG ammo.
Alright, there you go.
Dropping SMG.
Take this.
I'll drop everything except shotgun.
I dropped shotty there.
Back for more.
Alright, I'm good.
Pick it all back up.
So we just went into our inventory menus, and everyone was right-clicking the ammos that they don't need. You're essentially an
Syrup
ammo
ahead.
mule for the ammo types that you're not using in the game.
No, that's just a guy in a car. He wishes he were a tall boy.
The general was right to take the fight to them.
Hold the
Too
bruiser.
many civvies scared to pick up arms and follow through.
Well, Mom's not here to tell how often he has foot and mouth disease.
Noise.
Stalker behind.
Oh, I missed him. And I didn't get the melee on him.
You got it. There we go.
Oh, here comes another dude. So now that he's chasing them,
Oh, really? Right over the barricade? I thought that would
so ideally
zombie
there, when we
blocking.
have a special coming, we're trying to kite them.
Reload.
Kiting is
I would normally have used
essentially
the cab to kill
you're
that guy,
making
but
something
we haven't
chase
looted
you.
it yet, and I'm a greedy person.
So we have one person being chased and the other ones just shoot into it. So it's possible to take no damage versus most special infected, especially if there's just one.
And what I'm kind of doing right now is fanning out to make sure that we can clear the entire area of common. Because if we all just beeline for the door, they'll hit us in the back.
Yep.
Medkit right there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna...
We can see that this door has been hit here by the little protrusions. That means the alarm is no longer there. As soon as the door gets hit once.
Caveat, it has to be hit while you're near it.
Oh
Ah,
yes, we've definitely
okay.
had that happen.
Yep.
We were like, oh look, the star's been hit, and then it
It's-
just goes off.
It's the opposite of the... Like, you can shoot out cop car windows from a distance and not set off the alarm. It's the same bug, but in reverse.
So this is a spawn right here.
Cut. Really
I've
quick.
put a can So I'm
The
gonna go
cop
next to
car
this
thing
door
only
and
works
shoot.
if everybody is 30 feet away from it.
Really
yeah.
ideal conditions for
You can actually
Everybody.
hear the alarm.
Perfect.
Oh, beeps.
Boom, now that he's hit it once, I'm good to open it.
Thought
See that
I'd
guy there
seen it
just
all.
laying down?
We'll have time for all the jabbering and analysis you want when we get back to Fort Hope.
So sleepy.
Given current events, I say sooner
Nobody's
is better
getting
than
naps
later.
today.
Opening
I'm
the
just gonna
supply
be lazy
crate.
and let the zombies open this door.
Hey, another toolkit.
Nice.
And I
Oh,
see
I
all
don't
the
have a
gas
quick
here.
item. If you guys need me to carry something. Pills here.
Anything interesting in there besides peels? Man,
Pills.
no sleepers? This is so luxurious.
I know. We get like the simple run. It's always my like fear if I'm ever doing any kind of like tutorial type thing.
Patch this up.
You guys just got the easy mode run.
Yeah. Well, make it harder.
Yeah, right? Start shooting alarms intentionally. Got a stalker on me.
This is what happens then. Nice job.
Wow, nice shot.
Ooh, I am going to. Yeah, I was gonna say I moved that protein tank so if it blows up, it doesn't blow that alarm door up too.
So one of the things that you'll notice that
I'm
I'll
gonna
try and
use
do
this
is
toolkit.
just be really calm,
Oh,
cool,
wait, you
and
can use
collected
this.
when there's just like, you know, a couple of
Doesn't
hidden around.
Doesn't matter.
Because I know that I can handle them.
Where you at?
Oh, he running. Yeah, don't let these guys get away. You chase them down.
Yeah, they'll snipe
Yeah.
you from across the level. They're magic.
Really ideal
Ooh,
conditions.
there's a
Alright,
green.
you just need some
We got
medkit
some
on you?
green here.
Hello, everyone. I'm gonna shoot up here because there's a door there.
I have gray weapons, but I do,
We all do.
yeah.
Oh well,
Well-
except for the green.
So this door is quite often alarmed. We don't see a like an alarm sticker on it, and there's also no lock above the handle, so I can tell that it's openable.
Ooh, a weapon mod case. Oh wait, what does pick up?
I'm gonna
This would be
leave the propane
Yeah.
tank right here. Do we have a second one?
I think we do.
I thought we did.
We were carrying one at one point.
Is anybody using sniper? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah? No.
I'm not using
Yeah.
sniper.
I'm bringing a gas
Yeah, there's
can.
one free. There's one free charge on this toolkit.
That one I will leave because we'll be here for a minute.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna drop my excess ammo whenever I get up there.
We got a tall boy. I'm backing up because they tend to dash.
Yeah.
And then I don't like,
Somebody just backs
In
up.
fact, yeah, let's just
no, we can just gun them down. No need to
Nice, yeah,
waste
the Barrett on the second shot will get the stun. So gas can, I know a whole bunch of them are gonna pop out right here.
See that?
I'll go get the,
I'm actually
the
gonna
big
switch
friend.
this just a little bit.
I'm just gonna run out until I see over intro, and then I come back.
Sound like this since Afghanistan.
Behind, tall boy.
Yeah. Easy kill on that barrel. You don't even need to waste ammo on him.
Nice.
I can hold this now, Grammy, if you want to look at them.
Oh, watch out. Sit behind.
So there, I'm mostly just trying to make sure that my
That
team
wreck
takes as
go.
little damage as possible. So I went kind of into melee mode. I definitely do want to shoot
you want,
in
like,
there, but
wander
I know
off?
that the melees will help.
It's probably.
By the way, trying to figure out like how far forward
there
you
he
can
is.
walk.
Oh,
Got
This
him.
guy will grab you if you go past where my
I'm
spray
not
is.
down a lot, but I took Buckshot Bruiser for this level, and you can already see that it's padding out my
yeah.
health against like bosses and tall boys and stuff.
nice.
Something I like to do here is to just constantly be looking around. Guy coming
Oh,
behind,
yeah, right.
behind. So from
watching that.
the looking behind,
Thank you.
it's really just getting into the habit of doing that, knowing
Meatball.
that they will come from behind. They
Ooh, you actually
will.
got it in there.
I hate that he can get it through the
They
door.
always do. It's a matter of
He's an
time.
accurate boy.
My back. Don't need to be watching yours.
And so quite often, I know that the ogre's there, but I can take a look at these spots that I've sort of memorized. So map knowledge is probably one of the bigger things that separates, you know, a recruit player from a veteran from a veteran to a nightmare player.
There we go.
Nice
Like,
job.
map knowledge is huge. Does anyone need ammo here? We got shoddy and light.
This was
I
raining
know.
down.
Thank you.
Here,
You're gonna need
take
more
this.
ammo.
Got to keep dropping ammo so I can
Hey,
get
Andrew.
a million dropped or whatever.
Yeah, Godspeed.
There's an explosive barrel here if we need it.
I'm gonna.
I'm carrying a gas can.
I've been working on that achievement and I'm at like 200,000.
Right.
It's going to be.
I think if you
Forever
were stuck in
moving
a... Oh yeah, how far away are we? 35? Let's see here.
Oh yeah.
I think I just shot out the window, I'm not sure.
Oh, he shut out that back driver's side window.
I meant to shoot out the front, the driver's side window. This one right
Way
here.
out.
Yeah, I think I
They're
got
both,
it.
they're both good now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Look at us go.
So the
So if
alarm's
you're over
on.
30 meters, you can shoot out a car window, but if you hit the frame, it will go off.
Ooh.
Also, you can stand on these when they're alarmed. People are terrified of them.
You can stand on them, yes.
And people go, no! I go jump
What
on one
are
and
you
I'm like, no,
doing?
it's okay, it's okay.
Everything's
I
fine.
promise. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional.
I am HR Hoffman, don't worry.
Oh, bruiser.
Reloading.
In my
We
mind,
got
I'm a
this, Jess.
professional.
Oh, I missed. That one wasn't.
As a brief tip for right here,
Oh, another one.
a lot of people like to stand here and shoot down, but as zombies, or as whatever, ridden climb the ledge, they're not able to be stumbled.
Yeah.
Which
That's
means
right.
You have to wait till their climbing animation is over.
I'm just meleeing, kind of holding these guys back for you guys to blast them.
Thank you. Yeah, the weak spot on a cleaner is their ankles.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think it's behind? No.
Yeah, where did he
Something
go?
weird.
I thought there was a tall boy down there. Did you get him?
I guess so.
Did he die of being shot by
He
Old
died
age.
of natural causes, actually.
Yeah. He was that's with a parasite, weirdly.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's a good point though. Like if you stand at the edge where they're climbing up, you either need to be shooting them as they're coming up, or you need to back away just a little bit.
here.
We got a rifle and a weapon case.
First aid cabinet.
I've got an emergency propane tank on the half stairs.
See that? Checking the vehicle.
Wait, there it is.
We got sniper ammo up here.
So we are only running coppers, Gavin. We're balling.
Yeah, we really are.
Could come in handy.
I guess I'll use one of these charges.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
top up too. Is there free
Yeah.
and stuff?
Yep.
Should be, yeah.
So there
Yeah, Jet,
was
you got
2
trauma.
free
Watch
charges.
out
here.
behind
You
us.
can see free charges. I'm
Watch.
gonna use this, and then it should say 400 copper to use it. But I can't because I'm taking any damage. Actually, here I'll just step this just a little. It cost 400 copper.
Oh, come here. There he
yeah.
is. Alright. Alright, down here's clear.
And something that I know
Alright,
that
door
the
open.
teammates that I'm playing
Usually
with
there's-
do is they
well,
don't
not
get
usually,
too
but
far
there's-
ahead of the person in
There's
the back.
typically like
We're
at
always
least
looking
two
out for each other.
sneakers in that room.
And that's another thing that
No
you know,
sneakers
becomes
that
problematic in pickup games or in public games is that, you know, everyone sort of has
grabbing
their
a coffee.
style. Some people want to play quick, some people don't. And I think that there's like a happy medium for most players, but if you're still new to the game, you just might not have caught up to that medium speed that you could normally play at. So we can see I've earned 57 supply points at the end of this map, and then it's going to give me some statistics. I would love for the game to show us kills and mutations killed for our entire team. And then we can see at the bottom, so rewards, survive, we get a
Kirkland
multiplier
cold
times
brew
4.
coffee.
I'm getting plus 200 copper for that, so my copper is now up to a total of 1,625. And then my supply points, so I got 57, you can see that there, and my total was that 1 in brackets. So that's like your overall, like what you're going to have.
cold
whenever you're
brew coffee
farming.
card
You're-
should
you're just
be
farming. You can
Plus
see
100% stamina for 15 minutes, minus 50% stamina for every minute after that.
That would be cool. We got lots of alarms. We got a specimen container and a healthy ridden with a little extra bite. So I like to take damage now on this round, and you'll start to find that there are patterns in the axe. You know, certain levels are going to benefit from speed a little bit more, or a little bit more damage, or whatnot. And reload speed is effectively going to be increased DPS, or damage per second.
Officer at the Free Settlement of Fort Hope.
I think I found
You can
toast.
make your way to Finleyville. Do it.
Alrighty,
Do it
you have
fast.
the toolkit
We need to stop
off,
written
so I'm just going to
access
drop my
across
copper
the
and keep them by
Canoa River
upgrades.
ASAP. That means
So we do
taking
have a
out George
toolkit. I'll
Washington
grab the
Bridge.
support
We
slot.
cannot wait for those caught on the other side. Hope one out.
I don't have enough for buying my own stuff,
What the
but
fuck?
There you go.
Happy birthday,
100 back here. then I'm
oh,
just
and you
gonna
already
drop
got the
back
other
here.
item. So we always try and get these support items or these team upgrades if we can.
The nice thing is the razor wire being a part of quick item means quick items upgrades are actually worth it now.
Yeah, they weren't really worth it, and that's a little confusing because the razor wire is still in the accessories part here where they would fit in with our offensive items, but that'll probably get changed.
Here, take this.
So I'm carrying bandages for you right now, Doc. Is that what's up?
All eventuality.
Yep.
All right. Maybe in the future here I can switch over to medkits because we're already getting some trauma heals out of them, and then I guess I'll carry a stun.
Sounds good.
Okay, and then here's some leftover dough.
Don't need this.
Alright.
Put it in the door,
Another
and
day,
I'm
another
gonna
day.
check my
You can see
favorite
that we're all
car.
very cooperative and
Why is it
who's
your
spending
favorite
what for money.
car?
Like our
'Cause I think
goal
there's
is to
always
be
copper in that car.
effective. So we're
Oh, there's
putting
no birds over
you
here.
know, upgrades where they are going to benefit the team the
There's a
most,
med
or
kit
we're
out
putting
Medkit.
accessories on the
Oh, and a
most
zombie.
potent
Hi.
weapon. They are attachments. Earlier I asked him where should the stumble modifier go.
Wow.
And he's like, oh, well,
Med kit,
obviously
razor wire
Oh my
on the
goodness.
sniper that I have. And
It's
there's a
lot of
couple of
medkits.
weapons that do a really
Oh,
good
he's
job
coming.
of making these guys
and there's birds up there, so
stagger.
be
Let's see
careful
if I can
shooting
I
birds.
can do that. So see right there, that was a stagger.
Nice.
Wow, nice shooting.
Nice.
And we can see that the Barrett does quite a bit of
this is
firepower,
oh my
but
gosh.
you know, these numbers are a little tricky. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I would just know that the Barrett is the
Remy, you
hardest
got
hitting
support, Stefan?
stumble weapon in the game.
Yeah, I got it on. That's why we're seeing all this problem.
Get off.
Is there anything back here that I should nab?
I mean, we have a lot of bandages.
There's
we don't-
two
Stinger.
first aids back here.
I know.
I
Yeah.
think I
If
can
you wanna drop
my
damage for
bandages,
that.
dude. Wait, what? Why can't I?
You guys want this? I'll
Okay, there
take
we go.
that.
I'm leaving 2 bandages behind.
Bandages here.
Gotcha.
You're leaving 2 bandages?
Yeah, well, I had the opportunity to pick up 2 medkits.
I'll take the 2 bandages over 1 pills.
They're
Over
in
there.
that building.
And there's also some in the garage as well.
Here.
So he
It's gonna
did
be
a
one of those
smart thing here.
runs
He
where-
dropped his meds right here,
yeah.
so we could always come back for those if we wanted.
Some are visual.
It's less annoying to run only this far.
Yeah, if we get in the
Stinger.
shit and we need to start using all of our meds. Got some
To
birds
scatter
here.
those birds, you might as well holler we're here.
So I would say
Ain't
this
got all day.
upcoming segment is a run killer for an like generally on Nightmare and for groups that don't know how to handle it.
Fool me
Yeah.
once, shame on you.
Yeah, this area
Fool me
You
twice.
take
can
a lot
be
of
a bit of a tough one.
suddenly ridden damage.
So these, like, we can just walk by them. I think it's like under 5 meters that you trigger the birds.
It's
settlement is gone.
I would typically recommend killing these birds, if only because if we get a lot of specials up ahead, running by them or avoid them.
Yeah, you're right. Unless you're
Have
like
them all, so-
really conscious
Yeah,
about
yeah.
hugging the wall and all that.
Speaking of specials coming.
All right.
Whoops. Ah, that was.
Oh, and there's Hoffman. So let's run back
Oh,
towards
no.
the safe room.
Sorry.
I was 1 second away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have a
We're gonna
pipe.
backtrack a little bit and create
I
a
got
train.
turned around.
So there will be some that spawn in front of us. Well, we can keep going back just a little bit more here. Come back to the vehicle.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Firing blanks.
I hear that's a problem as you get older.
If I knew it was going to be this bad, I would have tried to die in my 20s.
I hear a special.
Yeah, I
think
hear
he's
one, so
over
he's
here.
coming.
There he is.
This
Oh,
guy
this
with the
is-
little
they're
thing in
behind us,
his
too.
chest, that's an exploder.
Stinger behind us, marked.
Yeah, nice, good shots.
Oh.
Alright, well, we can use those bandages now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have
hey.
efficiency on? Like, should we be giving you our bandages?
Cool.
That's
Yes.
the time of the
Bandages here.
place.
Okay.
Always
Solar.
give me thy bandages. If you want healing, just walk up to me and distract me.
Oh damn.
Nice.
Yep.
Heal me with this.
So because Doc has cards and an innate ability that allows Doc to heal better than we naturally would,
I'll go
we
back and grab
give
some more
our
bandages,
healing
so-
Oh,
supplies
there's
to
more
Doc.
back there? Jeez.
That's
Yeah.
like, you know, an ideal
I
scenario.
heard a special, but I don't want to get too far away from Brownie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I've held up after you said that.
Oh, hey, there's another pills here. Nice. Now I'm carrying two.
Behind me, there's something big.
Nah, I think he's coming right
You
here.
see that?
Yep. Alright.
Good night.
That stumbled though.
Yeah. So like, let me look at your weapons real quick. Pull out your primary weapon. So we've got an 870 shotgun. We've got a what is that? An MP5 and a ranch rifle and a Barrett. So we're able to take down those big guys really quick. The Barrett does a lot of work. That 870 is pretty good. These two weapons, like the ranch rifle's okay. The SMG is like light damage, but it's all just sustained damage.
Hey, my ranch rifle does go fine. No, actually, I've heard ranch rifle gets a little bit of a bonus to weak spot damage, but I
They do.
don't remember if
They
that's
do.
true. Yeah. I just like the way it fires.
Checking
Me
left.
too.
But it is definitely one of
Big guy?
those
Just
Somewhere right here?
things.
So I just heard the big steps. Shot once.
It's my pretend sniper.
I want a different
Ton of ammo here.
Oh, speaking of
primary weapon.
Need this.
Pistol here. Found some bullets.
I think the light weapons are going to be a little better for me. Do you need shotgun ammo?
Here, ammo.
Oh yeah, let's do an ammo.
Gear here.
Oh,
You
no.
might need what's mine.
I dropped mine just
Everybody
around the tents.
definitely
Wanted to make
likes
you work for
Here.
it.
Take this.
I want the star.
There's
We can see
fucking-
exploder idle in the bottom. So we know that there's an exploder just hanging out somewhere.
Oh, he's up there.
Just
I'm gonna
lurking.
actually try out the scar for a little bit.
I can't even see him, but I'm shooting your ping. And that worked out.
Hey,
Nice.
So coming up here, one thing that I like to do is I like to just shoot the water in some spots, because the zombies that we've seen laying down earlier in the game, they're laying down in the water up here too.
And you, as you go through this part, you want to be
Finger gun.
mindful of birds as well.
Yeah.
stinger back here.
Yeah, birds that are up ahead too. Sometimes if I'm shooting too low, like if I'm shooting right here mid-mass on the zombie, I might hit birds that are behind it, especially with my bullet penetration.
As far as progressing through here, typically on Nightmare, people will bring at least one pipe to clear out this part of the swamp. And it's not a bad idea to send 2 and 2 left and right. That way you can kind of funnel kill all the common spawns.
I like it.
A lot
Good
of-
tips.
A lot of people like left and a lot of people like right, but 2 left, 2 right is to me the most successful one.
There's a wretch behind us.
You see that? Exploder incoming. This is
That ping
not
was so
what I
good.
trained for.
The spam ping.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to know where they are,
1 to 5
but
mark for
if you ping them, then you'll figure it out. Audio cues are something that I really started to pick up on after a while. You just hear the loud thump.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
You don't need to jump from there. You can actually run to this spot too, trying to juke out the zombies. Do you guys mind if we hook into the left? Kind of go to the spot where we're gonna camp.
Hold up. Yeah.
Stinger left.
There's a green RPK.
I'm just controlling here, crowd control.
There's a tall boy up there.
Oh, there's an RPK.
There's an AA, extra set of
That's
pills.
here.
Stinger,
Watch out. Stinger.
stinger down.
I'm scooting ahead just to see if I can kill this sleeper that's usually here. There's no sleeper though.
Nice. I can
They need.
Exploder. You see, I melee the little guy so that I can shoot the big guy. I don't care about the little guy. So let's keep hooking in here to the left. Bench.
Alrighty.
And we'll just climb up. The if anyone's ever struggling on this part, just come up here to clear everything. They all have to come up from this end.
Oh, hey, there's a case in that train car.
Nice.
Something. I don't know what it is.
There's a tall boy somewhere.
Tall boy
behind us.
behind me.
Saw something over
Yeah, so he's gonna have to walk the long way to get to us. We'll just get free shots.
There's a barrel here too if we need it.
Whoa, easy there. Back off.
I'm just
Stinger
crowd
behind me
controlling on
somewhere?
this side right here.
Stinger there.
I got the stinger.
Thank you.
I think the next card I take. Oh, yep. I definitely felt
Womp
that happened
womp.
before it happened.
Hey, at least it looked cool.
Hey,
There's a weapon case where?
Below
Off.
us.
I think right below us. Yeah.
Stinger behind. Over here probably.
This area is such a death trap.
Need to reload.
Hey, a green TAC 14. So I'm switching to the TAC 14.
Nice.
And I finally
Okay,
got
so we should just like pummel the specials now. So the weapon that Zench just picked up, the TAC 14, is the second best stumbling weapon in the game, right behind the Barrett. We now have the two best. If you're a party that's struggling, you get one player with each of those, and you're gonna be a lot better.
It's actually the
I never
third
thought I'd
best.
be doing this when I was at
The absolute best is the Belgian.
Glad you make housing.
Oh right, yes.
And if you're running a like an infinite ammo sidearm Belgian stumble build,
I love that build.
it is ridiculous.
It's just
No,
fun.
It's terrible. Turtle Rock don't nerf.
Yeah, don't do it.
Looks like that was your
Only
spot.
noobs take that.
Exploder behind. Marked.
You got a
Found a
door
stack.
here.
About to
I
Yeah.
got eyes on
I'm
the
gonna
exploders now.
open that up and then take the specimen
That's a
container.
big fat
Alright.
no.
So there's
The only
one of
downside to
these
the TAC
doors
is
every level.
It's
You just
it's
gotta
fire
find
rate
out where
and
it
reload
is.
rate are just the worst.
And we
so
typically
you need
don't
to be
want
real
people to
good
just
with it.
run in and loot. This is a mistake that newer players will make. They'll just
Would
run
you believe
in,
I found an LMG?
let their guard down.
Lumga?
Meanwhile, you might have a teammate that's out here and he gets jumped,
Oh my god, I need it.
and you're slow to
There's
react.
2 free
because you're just in
charges
there
on the,
looting. So the loot's not
station.
going anywhere.
Nice.
Before wasting your supplies.
Alright.
There's 2 attachments here.
Best
Stock
find a vantage point and
and-
see what we can see.
I can use a
Stock.
sight. Mine's broken.
Okay. What's
Oh,
stock do I
swap.
have?
Oh, can I have both?
Yeah, I don't need either.
Nice. It's gonna be big for the old sniper. And I guess we'll keep our magnum.
Yeah, I'm not gonna heal yet.
And
Because
if
of the,
you're if you're going through the
chaos that's
game,
about to
don't get
happen.
attached
This
to your
is a good
weapons. You're gonna want to
med
upgrade
cabinet to
the
leave
color
until
rarity
after,
of your weapon
unless
every time
you
you can.
really,
You know,
Really need it.
almost always. There'll be
Okay.
some
Catboy got
minor
stumbled
exceptions.
off the
Certain
train
guns
car.
don't increase in damage all that dramatically, but many of them do. So if we were to
Alright.
take our magnum and go back here,
there-
so this one,
I'll just say that, like, unrecruit and veteran, like, you can hold up here, you can hold up there, you can hold up in
Yeah.
that room.
Yeah,
But
you
almost
can hold
everybody
in
on
the room.
Nightmare hangs out on the blue train car.
I'm down to do up here just to show the meta strat.
Yeah. Now, the
So
the cool
there's-
thing about this train car is the common come from the far end where Grimy is. So if you've got a melee person, they can just sit there and you never need to worry about common. Let me know when you guys are ready and I'll hit it.
The melee person, when I play it, I sit right where my spray is right there. And there's 2 ways up here. You can, if you jump on the side, the right side of this,
We got a tall boy if you
pretty
wanna
good. Or
say
you can
hi.
get up right here, so you have to walk all the way down.
So-
Be able to jump on there? No. Alright, I'm good whenever you are.
Alrighty.
So Grimy, if you start losing stamina, like I would even say once you get to half, you could just go to incremental melee bashes, like on occasion.
Yeah.
And as long as you're crowd controlling there, we can cover you. Oh, back up just a little bit, Grimy. They'll all walk in you. Stand right at the edge of the spray. It's like the perfect spot.
Lost my compassion for these assholes a long time ago.
God help us. Oh, did I spoil your day?
I'm gonna help Grimy out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm here too.
It's rough without the actual melee deck. Talker.
Where is it?
Managed to avoid a shot. I've pinged it again.
Alright, I'm throwing a pipe because this is getting a little out of
I'm
hand.
gonna
Big guy
flash
coming?
this guy. We got a big guy on us.
Alright.
That's it. Keep it up.
Typically with pipes and firecrackers, I tend to only use them on stuff like this if we have too many zombies, or too many common and a mutation or two that we can't focus.
Nice, yeah.
It's otherwise to me kind of a waste, because you can typically very safely kill an entire horde.
Yeah, yeah. Horde of common, like you'll eventually learn. I think we got a spitter over here. He just came around the corner on the left. Missed him. Got him down. I got your back here.
Alright, and we can leave whenever we feel comfortable. On Nightmare, this is an infinite horde.
Yeah.
So you would typically save at least 1, if not 2 pipes. If not 3 pipes.
Yeah, pipe bomb is pretty helpful when you're on the hardest difficulty.
And before we jump over, let's use that at med station.
At least for now.
Yeah.
On Nightmare, you're not waiting on the med station. You're just getting the heck out of there.
I think maybe it's either Grimy or me. What do you think? Grimy, you go for it, dude.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Grimy.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more trauma.
Keeping our doctor healthy keeps us healthy.
That's right.
That's true.
These are big brain
Did I
moves.
just hear a spitter or something? Or a hawker, rather? I don't know why I call it a spitter.
House in there.
Boomers and
They
spitters.
spit. Yeah, it took us a while to get stuff.
Yeah. Ooh.
To see there, like I waited on the birds. I didn't shoot. That's one thing that's gonna separate our group apart from the average group. Like right off the bat, is that we're not triggering alarms. Your guns will, or your rounds will get infinitely harder. I don't need it, but I can take a suppressor. I've got a broken barrel mod.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, please. So with the Barrett, the
please
key
do.
for why you would take a suppressor over anything else is that you get a huge damage bonus for shooting things that are unaware of you, which means wandering specials and snitches will die in basically 1 hit.
Oh, specials won't.
Love it. Alright. And I just readjusted my attachments. So as long
It's
as you
the
have
most
an
important
attachment
for
around.
snitches,
By the way, this little
because even with,
walkover
like, a
is the one that
green Barrett,
you'll
you're
probably
gonna
want to know.
one-shot
You can just walk. You don't need to jump. You don't need to do
with
anything
a
fancy.
suppressor.
You can either come up right here, or you can keep walking to the end. This has saved my life a number of times.
So people that have scav, is there anything in there?
Did you see that?
Oh, let me check. Sorry.
There is mine.
No offensive.
Alright, we can...
Ow. Why am I burning?
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
went
wow.
all the way down.
Yeah, it went down.
That's unfortunate.
No!
Sorry about that. Oh. Oh no, I must have the same thing.
So you could go ahead and shoot that if you want. Shoot the door.
Oh, it's funny. There's actually a window into that room, and you can
Yeah,
see
you can
inside of
seize the things.
Supply crate.
it. Some supply crate, some
Those like
ammo.
Oh, you're just gonna go down there and do it?
Yep.
Alright, we'll cover you.
Oh, there's a attachment case. I'll be stupid and see what's in there.
Point waiting any longer.
Nope, just kidding. Nothing in there.
Nothing at all?
Like 2 stocks, ADS and move speed. But, you know, it's not worth taking a shitload of damage for either of those things.
We don't even need to fight this, to be honest. We can just go inside.
Over there.
Yep.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, well, I have 2 broken attachments. I might go down there and look.
Gotcha.
Oh, they're both stocks.
Oh,
Oh well.
that sucks.
Now
Yep.
or never.
All right. Now we're just getting our KD at the cost of ammo. There, we can go in.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
I would say that's probably like the best measure of your success in the beginning is just like how many resources are you coming out of the match with? How many did you spend to get there? I
Exactly.
mean, a lot of good teams are gaining resources as they go through levels, and teams that are struggling are losing resources as they go through.
That's a pretty good way of putting it.
And you can count copper, you can count like everyone's team health combined, you know, your ammo. If everyone's running out of ammo, you're doing something wrong. You shouldn't be running out of ammo.
Trauma.
Yeah.
My
And
favorite to collect.
I like that you can rescue yourself in this game. Like you can be down, you know, you can be down pretty bad and still make a comeback. So this one right here, escape across the Evansburg Bridge towards Flynnville with a horde on your heels. We're going to be running.
Alright. I had mentioned I was going to take reload speed, but on this particular map, I'm taking my cross trainers instead.
Yep.
It's a
Yeah,
much
taking
stronger
dash.
choice because you just don't want to be dawdling.
That's right.
I too am taking dash.
I'm going to buy this
Almost made
870.
it.
It's
Almost.
Bridge is
just
up
well
ahead.
worth it.
You know, 5 o'clock used to be a traffic nightmare.
Get it?
And I'm going to take that.
I'm going to fix my mod on my Magnum. 'Cause I don't want to get shot.
I'm going to take that.
I'm gonna fix my mod on my Magnum. for the cool price of 75.
I have blue.
Alright.
I'm not gonna top up my health because we
You
have
need
2
this
free
more than
charges
I do.
here.
1,000
Yes.
coins on the ground.
I have
We-
four
oh,
pipe
we don't
bombs
even
right
need
now,
another
just
upgrade.
by the way.
Does anyone
Yeah.
need money?
We don't need a toolkit.
I will get pipe bombs.
We do need a toolkit.
Wait, we do?
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
grab it.
1 toolkit for down below. Oh, are you gonna take a green 870
yeah,
over a
right.
green tack? My goodness. Is it because of the ghost shots?
It's the ghost shots and my current reload speed makes the tack pretty painful right now, unfortunately.
Ah, gotcha.
Especially on this level where there's just going to be an endless horde. It would have been a liability,
I
unfortunately.
think we should go that way.
Do we have
I
one
believe-
toolkit? Oh yeah, Hoff,
Yes,
Hoff has one.
yeah.
Okay. Do we want an extra thing for you? Because we can buy something to replace it.
Extra thing?
Yeah. What do you want to replace your toolkit?
I don't know. Surprise me.
I mean,
Actually,
hard to go
you
wrong
know.
with a stun gun. Or you can have barbed
Oh, no,
wire,
no.
razor
Oh,
wire.
I'll take barbed wire. I love razor wire.
Let's go.
I love it.
Pain medication.
Oh, this should be no
Yes.
problem.
Oh gosh,
Opioids here.
Grimy. I didn't know that there was a ledge there. I was like, no!
I've just dropped a thing down. I'm gonna kite
Team
our
en route to close George
razor
Washington
wire down.
Bridge. We cannot delay.
I'm
Do you
going
copy?
to
Small advice for everybody
open the door really
who
quick.
might ever watch this. You can really easily accidentally shoot the propane canister with from this distance with like anything that you're using, just because there's like a common over there.
Yep.
You don't want to shoot that until we're ready to go.
Yeah. For whatever reason, this area will
take
spawn a horde from like every. Oh my god.
Oh.
I bought an 870, so of course there's an 870 here. FML. Yeah. You just. This area is a death trap once the horde spawns. I don't know why.
So I shot inside this room, and we can see the door changing. Ow. Ah, Grimy. Just come into this locker.
So this can be a little dangerous because tall boys will hit everybody.
That's right.
So I'm going
I
to
might just keep my Barrett out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill the common. I'll be on standby for the big dude.
Wow.
Or not.
The nice thing is,
Bandages here.
Nothing.
if you're stuck in a situation like that where you're in a small room and there is a tall boy, you have a couple of bad options. The best bad option is probably to have one person sit forward and try and juke. That way, the tall boy or whoever will waste their move on one person and not 3.
Yeah. Better for one person to take damage instead of all 3 for sure. We got a juicy stock there. Move speed, ADS speed.
I could use move speed. Oh my god, legendary.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the pen on my Magnum.
ADS is going to be better for the Barrett though, as much as I want the move speed.
Well, here's some ADS for you.
Hawker.
See that's the sneaky thing right there. He jumped out
Actually,
right
I
next
have
to that
ADS.
propane tank.
I have ADS on mine. I have 30%, so you can take the move speed with yours.
Okay,
Somehow.
thank you.
Some way.
I love the callouts for this. Giant glowing propane tank, and the voiceovers are like, "How do we do this?" I mean,
I picked
maybe
a green fire axe. I don't think anybody wants such a thing, but
No, I'm
there.
good.
it's like we could climb the propane tank instead of blowing it up. There's a ladder
Boost
right
everyone
here.
up. Stand on top of propane tanks. I'm sure that seems safe.
There's a ladder.
Oh yeah, let's get the ladder. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Do we want a pipe bomb at the start?
Rebels coming, and it's calling our name.
Behind us.
Hawker.
If you know a hawker is about to shoot, the best thing you can do is be looking for your friend already. Oh, we don't. We're good.
What the heck?
Nobody
All right.
home.
So, weird flex is to grab the copper,
Yeah.
which is this car and then the cab over here.
Dangerous, however.
Very, very dangerous, and if you're in any trouble at all, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Grabbing loot here is low priority.
Very low.
Nice.
I just discovered something weird.
Hell with this.
Blanks can break windows.
I don't know if I'm too
Yeah. I've broken a propane tank with a blank.
meds here.
Accidents
Alright.
happen.
All good.
Soccer behind. Yeah.
I've cleared the common up to here. You guys are good.
Yep.
All right, everybody in.
Approaching George Washington Bridge. Rover 2, if you're out there, you need to run. We won't have time to wait. We need to blow this bridge.
Ah, balls.
Copper has been acquired. And again,
Oh,
like,
so
you know,
why?
if we were under pressure here, we would not be taking this time to loot.
No.
We gotta move up.
Like,
We
get
gotta move
out
up.
of that mess.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And that's what happens if you dilly dally here.
Yeah, eventually you will get mobbed.
Pull to the right. Pull towards the railing. So I can shoot past you.
Nice. Yeah, walking down the middle of a lane. No bueno. Oh, there's a nice little green SMG over here
Just a little more time. You made it.
with a sniper sight on it for those close-up shots you've been looking for.
I forgot.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got our use. Heck yeah.
Sure.
That ship and close the front. You up for the job? You know I'm a
All right,
Yeah, you
so
could go
the,
there, or you could go down below on one of the stairs or whatever. Do you guys mind if I run one of the bombs?
Not at all.
yeah,
I'm gonna show the quickest, like, non-risky way to do this. For one.
Oh.
I'll take the boat.
If someone else wants
Oh.
to stay on the gun,
yeah. It's not a bad idea even to have like 2 people stay out, because for whatever reason it draws specials and common spawns towards them.
someone on the gun.
Oh,
Aim
luckily,
at the
it's
ground of the gun.
Oh, thank you.
So see that guy right there? He has no weak spot on him. That guy blows up on us. He calls a horde.
That would
So
be
now he's
awful.
got the gun. So I'm gonna go the fastest way that's non-risky. There's a crazy jump I could do, but I don't want to. I'm gonna jump over this and crouch and get over it a little bit quicker. So I don't need to run or anything. I just jump and crouch. So I've just 180'd and 180'd. And there's a little gap up here. There's a Belgium.
Sawed off
Coincidentally,
here.
there's actually a little secret right there.
This'll work.
Those windows, Zench is going to jump through, and he will jump and then crouch right after he jumps, too.
Whoa.
And go through.
There you go.
You can do it while you're running, it just might be a little bit trickier. Actually, I let go of my sprint whenever I crouch.
If you don't crouch, you end up bouncing off of it a lot.
That's right. Yeah,
So
I don't think you can make it through without crouching, actually.
If you're all quite through
Your
playing,
character will
Ronald,
try and figure out if
you
they
need
want
to
to
get
mantle
your
or not,
asses back here.
but like, yeah, you'll bounce off of it more often than not. It's kind of dumb. And you know, fun thing here. Our strategy worked, and a lot of the spawns were presumably back at the bridge.
Yeah, these two were facing most of the ridden. There's a big guy following me. Don't forget to grab your special item.
Learn where to point it.
Honestly, and this can go south even on recruit. Is the
Oh,
It
yeah.
sure can.
Yeah, this is a rough one.
Yeah, I
Like,
see
if you
people
get
get stuck on this, and they're like, how the heck do you even beat it?
yeah. Typically, if you get stuck, I would say it's because everyone went down,
Come on, then.
or you just got unlucky on disabler spawn.
Yeah, if you get like a hawker down below and he catches you, you don't have a stun gun, you're in trouble. Okay, supply points earned. I was tempted to, like, one of these days I want to like just do have 4 people record and then stitch some footage together and make a cool video, but I was tempted to ask you guys to take screen captures of your completed screen, but then I'm like, that's just a pain in the butt.
All right, Hoff, tell us the deep lore of a clean sweep.
We're gonna go save some people. I guess this story lore-wise is Hoffman's first mission in the story. He's not his first mission as a cleaner though.
We got birds, lots of birds.
Lots of birds.
Oh yeah, because each of the cleaners you unlock are technically introduced on specific story missions.
Yeah.
I don't think I need stamina right now. I'm going to take an extra offensive inventory.
I took reload speed, because that's been painful.
Yeah, I got mine early on. I
We've
took Magwell
secured
like
Hope,
3rd round or
but a
something.
lot of our people
Oh.
are still out there. Bring them
But
home if
a
you
legendary mag when I have a green
Yeah.
shotgun, when we can start finding blues.
Oh, it's a stumble mag too.
Oh, I'm gonna take
can.
it.
Don't know
Yeah, I'm
enough
going to get it from my Barrett too.
Be ready.
That's huge.
And I'll grab
1100
the
on the ground behind you guys.
toolkit.
I can get the quick item upgrade.
Alright, I got the ammo.
Do you want me
Emma-
to heal myself?
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna say that, like, so when we have that, just so that's regular health, and we can see on Zen, she's got that little black bit of health. That's trauma. So HR, Hoffmain, and we can both hit this 100 heal, this refill. And that's gonna heal. I think it's 50 HP every click, and it's the most efficient like red heal that we can do. If we wanted to be stingy, we could try and find items in the game, which would probably be pretty reliable since we have
Here,
support
take
scavenger
this.
on. But
What's that?
so I've got pipe bombs right now. I guess I'll keep them
Ridden
for
aren't going
the
to wait
How many pipe bombs
second
do you have?
the second part. Does someone have flashbang?
Hey Jet, how many pipe bombs do
You
you
look
have?
like you need this.
How many? 3.
Okay, I also have 3.
I mean, we could cart some down. Does somebody have flashbang? No, we don't. Here, I'll leave these for you, and I'll just grab
Take
I'll grab
this.
flashbangs.
Being prepared.
So anytime we see a boss, we know that there's a boss in this here. I don't think it actually says that there's a boss.
It's the
We just,
breaker.
You know,
Yeah,
there's a
there's
scripted
always a
one.
boss in this level.
I forgot
so we're
about
gonna
it.
take a flashbang, and we can just come
Pipe
back for
bomb.
these pipe bombs.
Yeah. I'll throw one right in the beginning here just to clear up the area.
Nobody left behind. Not now, not ever.
Man, the first couple supply lines have way too many stamina detriment cards.
they want you to just run.
Well, no, they have, like, many of the cards reduce your stamina efficiency,
Right?
and it's like, you can't quite build around it yet. So it's
There's a cop car
little-
here. I'm just gonna let you guys take out these while I grab a. Yep.
Need that.
And I just know because of my map knowledge that there's a bunch of ridden that come over there. So something that this team is really good at doing is they're gonna slowly group up and funnel the ridden towards each other. So we can see here we're making them come in a line. This is called funneling.
What's that?
That's the guy with no weak spot. We don't want him to throw up on us. Let's break that. And be careful of this cop car on my left.
These zombies are spawning under the truck. So weird. Oh, too bad, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, that audio cue. Oh my god.
Yeah, breaker's coming.
Who's got the flashbang?
Jet.
Alright,
I'm gonna hang out near the pumps. The breaker cannot jump through this vehicle. I'm gonna flash him here. So right as soon as he starts screaming, if I flash him, it'll prevent the horde, I believe. I'm
Yep.
not 100%. I'm actually just gonna flash him again.
He'll always scream after a big jump.
Little quick movement. Someone scared birds. It's okay. So see, he can't jump through that pump there. It doesn't look like we're getting the big hole.
that's pretty
I threw a
smart.
pipe bomb.
I didn't even know about the pump thing.
Yeah, I didn't know. Alright, I'm
Yeah,
gonna run
you
back.
can just dance with him around
We're
there.
setting up a
It becomes
triage
quite
location
trivial.
until we can extract the injured
I'm gonna run
back.
back and grab those pipe
Rendezvous with
bombs.
the team at the
Nice.
library. Save as
There
many
could be a
There's a
as
hatchet
you can.
there.
There could be a sleeper over here and over here,
Hope one out.
but today there's a medkit station.
That's
Yeah,
very
sleepers
Other things we
are,
like
are
to
kind of
see.
a funny one.
One time we had a med kit station under a sleeper. That was real fun.
Ah, shit.
Oh my, nice
Exploder.
movement. Nice, way to get away.
So I heard him coming and I didn't want him getting us in the closed space, so I just kind of
Ran
ran
out.
out. Yep.
And baited him.
Sometimes gotta take that risk because
of safety is
Especially with an
Especially if you're
exploder.
ready to run, like you were like
trust you'll
ready to
sterilize
go,
the
and
infection
you were
when
able to
necessary.
like there without very much delay. You moved away, and those guys run in a straight
And I
line after they
shouldn't
start
need to
charging.
remind you that this is
Basic
war.
intel card. Up on the roof there.
And we can actually see that there's one card left, I think. And as soon as it's taken, oh, it's empty.
Yeah.
So you can tell if someone hasn't grabbed a card yet.
Mod. Oh my god, mod case
I'll
with
take that.
legendary and HP.
Stalker.
No, I
thought I'd be
Thank
doing
you.
this when I was
Not legendary, sorry. Purple.
I'm gonna take
Nice.
the moves.
The car windows are broken. We can just freely loot in there, but we can see here that the lights are flashing. That's how you know that it's alarmed.
Something tall is coming near you.
Like just demolishes him. If you got a Barrett on your team, you're set. I hear another one.
That's a sleeper somewhere.
I got the
Oh yeah,
secret.
there's our first sleeper.
Oh, there's Exploder. He's probably on the other side of the wall.
Crawling
Oh,
over
he's
in.
coming.
Wow.
He's coming.
And a
Yes.
stalker, same spot. I missed. I did not miss.
Alarmed
Now,
door back here.
Yeah.
I can never tell from jumping, but you could tell if there's a supply room up there by like,
Oh, by peeking.
well, by peeking, but I'm not good at it.
There.
You see anything up there?
Oh yeah, there's money. yeah, I can see it through the floor.
All right,
And we can
don't
save
have.
money by hitting this alarm. Like we can defend this really narrow angle real well.
Yeah.
I have a razor wire, too.
All right.
Oh, we don't need it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's all triple blast this or quadruple blast this door down. Go ahead.
Okay.
And then we gotta watch out for that sleeper at the top.
Yeah. It's usually on
Alright,
the
we're
phone.
clear here, and now we can just hold the top of the stairs for that. I'm gonna keep my Barrett out for the big guy. I'm not shooting common at all. This is like a prime example. Like I don't need to shoot these common, so I can be ready, and I can just play crowd control for my team. So I'm just meleeing, and whenever my big guy gets here, I'm gonna take shots on him really quickly.
I'd say what you're describing is the difference between teams that struggle and teams that have an easier time.
Yeah.
Because
Well, you work together, you coordinate at like a pretty good level.
you're not competing for kills on the
Yeah,
computer
no.
screen. Like,
Yeah, I
trying
can
to
turn up
survive.
the kill count at the end of the game.
yeah.
Oh, there's another
it's-
Magnum. Dang, dude.
I'm gonna do something weird.
Oh yeah, we can see over here. Look at this.
Oh, nice.
Nice view.
Did you clear some birds?
I cleared
Alright,
some
we got a tall boy
Uh,
coming.
Yeah, there's big steps. He might be coming up the stairs right now.
stompy boy.
Oh, exploder.
You guys got him?
Oh, careful, sorry.
Yep.
Oh, my bad. My
I'm
bad.
just watching for the tall
that's my
boy that I
fault.
shot at. I figured he'd be coming this way.
Do I want...
Sometimes if you
Maybe
shoot
not.
him and he can't
know
get
when I
to you,
might
he
need
just
this.
despawns. Alright. Alright, Hoff.
Yeah.
It's your time. Oh yeah, and I like this cheeky little. You can actually shoot the sleepers through here.
Oh, nice. Never thought to do that. Exploder.
And I just backed right up. I did not know how much DPS we were gonna get.
Oh my goodness, birds.
Stalker.
Birds. Let's I think we're gonna have the time behind us.
Stalker behind.
Sorry.
Come on.
Come over here, everybody.
Tall boy.
Once you're done with the tall boy.
I'm playing with my food.
I'm closer, I want to shoot it.
No.
So
never
let's do
mind.
Grimy and Zench on the left of these birds, and Hoffmain and Jet on the right. And we're all gonna shoot at the same time.
Alright.
So three, and we'll do it on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice.
So that is one way you can deal with the birds, and they only have 1 hit point each. So if you have penetration in your weapons, like you can kill most of the birds with 1 TAC 14 shot.
Ha ha ha.
Ah,
Oh, you can also melee these sleepers on the other side as well too.
oh yeah.
Oh, through
So
the
if you're
wall?
playing-
Yeah,
if
I
you're
wouldn't
Yeah.
count on that one
playing
for much longer.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna. Yeah, fair.
We should probably do these birds too. They're kind of
Yep.
blurry. Oh, and those
birds down
ones.
there too.
Yeah, let's stay with the same side.
Yeah.
All right.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so 4 can get away. We were a little less accurate there, but these ones will be easy.
Oh,
nice.
even easier.
Okay.
So easy. Oh, there's more birds.
Sorry, I was burning a hole in my pocket.
You're good.
Firing blanks when trying to kill birds just doesn't feel good.
Oh no, oh no. I'm sorry.
Alright, so
It's okay. Where do we want to back up to?
Just back here.
Nice. Yeah, right here is good. Back up a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. I've got flashbang in case we get in a bad spot.
Oh!
I've got you. I've got you. You're good. You're good.
oh my god, wretch.
I'm looking for the wretch right now.
Got a lot of heals, so I can cover all this.
The buckshot bruiser is doing a little bit of work.
Yeah.
Rich go.
There has to be more
Oh, he died up there.
Oh, okay.
Everybody dead.
Oh, thank you.
Here's your free
Always-
heals.
Always thank you, healer.
Nice.
Well, since I called the birds, it's all good.
So I think if you were in an unorganized team, what I would recommend people do is have like one shot caller for when the alarm goes off. Have one person being on the lookout, like know where you're gonna go. So here, like, you know, if maybe we wanted to assign our dock, we would always just try and group up on wherever the dock says. In this case here, like our group is all like quite active and we're very familiar. But if you don't have that available, just pick one person. And as long as everybody's kind of working together, even if you pick a bad spot, it'll be better than 4 people picking bad spots.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got 1 flash left. Do we have razor wire for this spot?
We do. Where'd you like it?
Or actually, we could defend over here. Do we want to try this? Have you guys done this?
We've done it once, but
So
we got our butts kicked.
On Nightmare, what you do is you sit next to the safe room, and the reason you do that is it prevents
I mean, it makes them
spawns.
walk to you.
It makes them funnel towards you, and they don't tend to spawn as much on the right side if you're facing the wall.
Yeah, let's try it. Where would you put the barbed wire if that was the case? If you're going to defend over here, huh? Behind you?
Honestly, I may still put it over here because we still have to go in there and do our thing.
Sure.
Like, when those tall boys come up behind you, when you're getting people off the walls.
Now, the trick to this is you want people over here already, so you don't get spawns as you try and retreat. So I'll stay back here.
Yeah, I'll go over there too. And she's just going to hit that button.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Gotcha. Come on. One second.
We got a tall dude.
Yeah, you can back up and I'll be able to help.
We can't leave anyone behind.
No.
Do we know when you guys are good?
So see, we have enough DPS now that 2 of us can take down. And you have a green weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys good?
Yep.
Okay.
Are they going to spawn on our right over here?
They might.
I haven't done this before.
There have to be more survivors.
Actually, I'm going to keep my Barrett out just for a little bit while you guys do the
Yeah.
common.
You see that?
We have some coming from the right.
I got right.
Going in.
Lots of common left.
Hawker
Oh,
sword.
Hawker.
I got you. Need help on left. Help on left. Only a few on right. Still most on left. Left's coming down now.
We can't leave
Alright.
anyone behind.
Things are clear, so we can just head out. Oh, there's
So
still a
I
hawker
saw
outside.
that hawker in the distance, and I just waited to see who was gonna get hit. And if I hit you right away, I don't think you even take any damage.
They even...
Sleeper's still here.
Oh, thank you. I almost walked
You
in.
are welcome.
Oh, sir.
Ma'am. Up
Ma'am.
above you.
You got me?
Oh.
Yes.
Behind us is another one outside. He's dead.
Alright, I'm gonna watch the back door, you guys.
What are we gonna do with you?
Yeah, having one person to watch out back is just the best. Are you gonna open the door soon?
Good. We got some free bandages.
Oh, fuck.
There's a. Oh wow.
Where did he even come from? Jeez.
Don't slack. They'll be back.
Does anyone know if Bounty Hunter stacks?
LMG.
know,
It should.
Alright, I'm gonna...
We were about to like level up our money.
Nobody's showing up right now, so I'm gonna... loot and stuff.
I just think Bounty Hunter is a terrible card. Like this
I
costs
think so too. Maybe let's just get one person to get it.
this costs 600, which means we would need at least 2 levels, killing what 30 mutations per level.
Yikes.
So like,
I mean, if you're taking it early, you're gonna get a return on it.
I know.
yeah. I mean, I'll take it.
How many?
Just because I want to see how
Yeah, I
bad it
can see
is.
how many specials I've. Or no, I can't see. I can just see how many ridden.
Yeah. At the continue screen, we can see, and even on a level like this where they spawn hoppers and stuff, it's like on veteran probably not worth. On nightmare, still worth, or probably more worth, but like
You don't
money
want this
brothers
RPK?
Flatten
going
the
to be so much
forest with
better.
one of
Oh, I
these.
didn't even see it. What color is it?
Green.
Oh.
You already got one.
Okay, actually.
We
Yeah.
have a Molly that's gonna be left behind.
I've still got 3 pipes.
I got it.
And
Too dark.
oh, okay. I'm like, why do I see gold or copper in here? But it's because it's behind the locked door. It's only 25. Can anyone carry? Oh yeah, you got it. Nice. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of the things that made us like very successful in there is we had somebody looking out all the time. Like, when all 4 people are going for some sort of objective and no one's watching out for ridden,
Phillips said there'd be a team.
that's how they actually sneak up on you because they're not really all that sneaky.
make it.
Worst
They
strategy.
just keep coming out, and if you're not looking for them, then they appear to be sneaky.
The
all about
worst
perspective.
strategy there is just trying to rush in the door. That's a team full of hawkered people. Like you can get away with it sometimes, but man,
Yeah.
when it goes wrong, it goes wrong. All right, how many mutations did you guys get on that level?
41.
Or is that for the run? Or
That's for the room.
yeah, so 27 total for me, 41 for you.
20.
Oh yeah,
So,
you're
like-
right. That is total for the thing because anything in brackets is the total.
So already we're seeing that Bounty Hunter is not worth it on veteran.
Hmm.
Well, like, yeah.
Because if we'd been running it, we would have not gotten as much copper as it would allow.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean that's the fun of the strategy with all these cards is like where could you take that? Would it be valuable?
Yeah.
You know, at what
Also
point? We
depends
know
on
that
the
later in
act,
the
too.
game it would not be valuable. Like if you know you're not going to kill at least 61 mutations after getting the card, you should not get it.
I bet there's some levels, like on Nightmare, where you're getting tons of specials. It might be worth, but
Yeah.
I still don't think you see that many. Not that many, I mean.
I'll be back in
Okay.
30 seconds.
yeah.
Go
Well,
to-
you do see a lot. We've killed like 40 specials in a level, but
I'm gonna go with swap speed here.
it should honestly be 30 copper per mutation instead of 10. Still stacking up to 300. That would be better.
There are still people out there that need help.
Support item
The area is
upgrade.
swarming with ridden.
And I'll just get stamina because again,
At the old hotel.
And it's okay. We have purple quick items. I love it. This will make everything so much easier later.
can I get? Oh, actually no, I don't need anything. I've got flashbangs again. I may as well keep on that
Does anybody
train.
want pipe bombs? Actually,
I
Zach,
Well, I have grenades. Do you want? Yeah.
Take this.
Shopping time.
It's your lucky day.
So we can actually see what everyone has. So I'm looking at Grimy. Grimy has a Molotov. You have a bandage as well, right?
Alright, huddle.
I think so.
Pop in
And
the Jeep.
Grimy also, that's so in the bottom
Cover me.
left in the HUD, I can see he has a defib. We've got a toolkit on Zench, some pills, and what looks like, what is that? Is that pipe bomb?
Yep.
And then Hoffman's got a frag grenade or a grenade. Also has pills, and then barbed wire is that little X. Or razor wire. I think it's called barbed wire. Alright.
Do we need anything specific? I got 1,200 left. Do we need?
Hey,
Nope.
No.
We're all bought up. We're leaving
I'm gonna-
behind pipe bombs.
I'm throwing a pipe just to clear,
this.
so we can
There's
rush
no
this a little
wonder
bit
over
faster.
two. Clean the library. I want that building secure again.
Oh,
So I like standing up on the tops of these.
Gonna get loud.
There's that pipe bomb.
now
That was
this
a little
We
underwhelming.
need to
Are you
board
gonna
up
go
the
up there by
windows
yourself, then?
before we're overrun.
Yeah,
I'm with him.
I like to get this one ASAP just because it's right there. I also... There's so many strategies that work on Library.
Like a web, but it don't seem to just eat 'em.
Even on Nightmare, splitting up is still okay, as long as you know where the sleepers spawn. But if you're not comfortable with that, then two and two. Bottom part,
Yeah,
top
2 and
floor.
2 is always a good way to go. Then you have somebody to help you with a sleeper or a hawker or whatever. If you get pinned, it sucks being by yourself.
Yeah.
I already killed the 2 on the left. And I have like, yeah, all these
Over there.
spawns memorized.
Yeah.
I'll just drop down on you.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
You had a bug on your shoulder, so I had to get it.
As long as you got it.
I got it.
I know there's a... I can hear one. I think he's above us. Yeah.
As for the window bug right now too, I've only had it once, because if you pick up your board, you walk over to a window, pause a millisecond, and then press E, it won't happen. It doesn't seem to go off. A lot of people run over there and just smash E and try to get it, and it drops the board, and then they start freaking out
This is Rover 2.
and
Yeah.
panicking. But yeah, if you take your time with
This
it,
is
you
Zone
won't
1.
drop the board.
Any survivors?
A
Yeah, I
weapon.
think
And they know about
the-
it, and they're gonna fix it.
Yeah, that's right.
Ascend
For the
and
night.
I do know a
another
lot
field
of,
hold the
a
post
lot of
once
the
things calm
issues
down.
that are present right
Right
now.
now,
Dude.
I
In
need
fact,
you
I
to
didn't
get
know
this
about
I
it
know, I
until
got
they said
attachments up
something.
top by the,
just-
The folks that are in
non-existent
deep shit
locker
can't
room.
afford to lose
Oh,
any more
I
fighters.
didn't know you could get on this light. It usually doesn't let you.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
Nice. We got bullet damage here and a compensator.
Barrel attachment here.
Come get me, Hoff. Oh no, I fell. You.
Ah,
So much for stereo conditioning.
Thanks so much.
Context?
I didn't shoot you.
Oh, there's a light over here that you can. Usually you can't jump on it, but I guess today I can. Or maybe I just missed it every single time.
Hey.
I found a Belgian with a blue stumble mod, so this thing will basically
At the old
stumble
apartment building.
everything.
They need help now.
All right, we got 8 minutes and 40 seconds. You think we can do it?
Occasionally.
Nah, probably not.
Sorry, we get
Let's
special.
try,
Sometimes
let's
they
try.
spawn behind us, and I was just checking.
Bandages here.
I got a guy on my left somewhere over there.
Hold still. Thanks.
Just waiting for him to slow down so I can shoot him in the back.
Thank you. I had a boo boo.
Yeah, I just wanted
Birds
to
on the
Nice.
left. We got a crusher on the left. I'm taking shots of the crusher now.
Oh well.
He is not liking the Barrett.
He got
Nice.
super stumbled.
So here, I'm just gonna casually wait for my team to catch up. Melee as I want.
I just casually hit like one pellet on a barrel, like way outside.
Another
The
crusher.
crusher.
What's that?
Anytime you break the armor on their head, you will stumble them. Or anytime you break any specials armor, they stumble automatically.
Walker behind.
Reloading.
Nice kill on the Hawker. This guy I backed up a little bit so that I can melee him. If I was to stand at the edge, I wouldn't be able to melee him. For some reason when you catch them mid-animation.
What's that?
Got an alarm vehicle, we got some birds.
Birds over there.
See that?
Oh, is that a wretch?
I've actually moved up to the hallway here.
Get your asses
Okay,
there
wait a
now.
second.
We got a horde in a minute.
Alright. Do I want to hang out in the safe room? Or no, you're already up there. Alright.
Yep, we're already up here. Whoops, almost ran into birds.
I'm dilly-dallying.
Okay, let's go. We're on a timer.
Stop dallying dilly and let's get going.
I killed the sleeper behind the building there for you.
Thank you.
See that?
I just like to do a quick loot of that side.
We do have a free bird killer right here. There's a
Ooh, it might not be close enough.
Yeah. The issue is you have birds up there, and those guys sometimes
Well, it's
aren't
just
close
from,
enough to die.
if you move angles,
Fair
it's
enough.
not as close as it looks.
Good.
Yeah.
Are we ready to go in?
I am.
Finally get tired.
Always a sleeper. I'm gonna hang out here. Someone wants to take the bottom of this. Actually, never mind. I got a barrel.
Need that.
Can you get off me?
Oh, sorry about that. I just completely whiffed.
Everyone's on fire. Alright, I took a bunch of damage there.
You okay over there?
Yeah. Good now. You just keep
Closer.
walking down into my fire.
I hear sleepers.
I never thought I'd be
Thanks.
doing
This
Doc.
level is.
Oh, wow.
I feel like they changed up where the sleeper spawn in this level because I don't think they used to spawn in so many rooms.
Do you see this sleeper right here? Like, if I don't go far enough, you can't actually get me. You only get killed by sleepers if you go too far. That would have been too far.
Found a stash. Might be something useful.
They also increased the range at which they jump, which
Yeah, that's right.
but so they're more accurate,
Ooh,
LMG here.
which is annoying, I guess.
Yeah, Jed, show the secret.
It's your lucky day, HR.
what are we doing?
Secret? Right.
Oh yeah, I did it already.
First aid
Oh,
cabinet.
sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
You've a tsunami of written about to break on your location.
Defend upstairs one level.
Yeah.
I'm up near both the alarm doors here.
Sleeper.
You guys want to come over to me?
Yeah.
Don't see anyone's name on it.
They're gonna break these doors, which is amazing. And I'm gonna be ready for a special.
Today's the day, my friends.
Something else that good players do in this game is they don't like try and strafe around while they're fighting zombies. They just stay put when they're in a good position to do so. Some people like to like juke out the zombies. They're like left and right and crouching. Like you're not gonna make them miss.
And then you get shot in the back of the head.
That's right.
There's a Super 90 in here.
Super garbage.
Yeah.
Well, what do you?
This guy.
We
this
do
guy-
have 2 free
State
meds.
cabinet there. Flashbang.
And we got a crusher coming in. We got shots on him. Stunned once. Stunned again. Oh, I can stumble lock them now.
Let's be going.
And next crusher we get, I'm gonna show how to juke him. Or I'd like to show how to juke him.
Well,
Yeah.
advanced strats.
I love the crusher juke. Well, sometimes you get stuck. And
Yeah,
that's
if you get
your
stuck next
only
to 'em.
option.
Knowing how to juke them.
Oh, we got a card in here. Oh my,
The more we know,
that's cocky right there. Hello.
Oh, there's cocky over here too.
Yeah, dude. I feel like I want this.
It's a special
Yeah, I'm
card.
taking it.
Yeah, I'm doing it too. Swap speed. That's huge for me. The accuracy penalty is pretty rough, but just don't take damage.
There's also fleet of foot, which
I'm just gonna hold the zombies here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. You're so bloody I couldn't tell it was you.
And we got-
Which is an option you can turn on. But
I'm gonna leave that one behind. I don't need to go any faster.
oh, I like
yeah,
that.
I think that's a bad card now. 7% is just way too much.
I took it.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. We got lots of time to get to the safe room.
There's some ammo.
We got
for them.
ammo on Hoffman.
ammo cache.
Not really ideal conditions for treatment.
Don't slack. They'll be back.
Are you trying
Oh,
to
yeah,
help me? I'm so sorry.
Nowhere
I'm just trying to
near.
get off here.
It's like she's chasing me.
Oh, there's birds underneath too.
Don't,
Oh, that's
please.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys.
Oh, there's a grenade there though.
No, isn't it pills?
Is it pills? Oh yeah,
it's pills.
All right,
Yeah, we don't need it.
Don't eat the grenade.
we got a horde in 20, so let's.
Book it. Yeah, we've cleared out a lot of this stuff over here. So if we don't make our objective, we lose 2,000 copper. It's 500 if we do it. So we're fairly motivated.
Your location.
Oh, look at this guy trying to get in the safe room.
There was a zombie in the safe room.
It's safe in
Oh
there.
my goodness.
He was talking to Josh. They were in a conversation and I ruined it.
So if you're just tuning in, this is the Big Brain Builds beginner deck that we're all using. So everybody here is using essentially like a restricted set of cards, more applicable to someone that's newer to the game. And we're playing through Act 1 Veteran. So not a very hard difficulty. And if you're thinking that we're making this look quite easy, this is how Veteran feels when you have high levels of map knowledge and like a decent understanding of the game. So if you're still struggling, just keep playing, keep learning the maps, keep learning where everything is. you know, pick up on some of these tips we're talking about when it comes to stumble damage. So having the, you know, that Barrett or that TAC 14 presence on your team, and you can really shift how difficult the game gets for you. Got some corruption cards. I get people ask me sometimes too. They're like, "Can we get rid of these corruption cards?" Like, no, those are just played by the quote unquote enemy AI, the director. What do I want here? I don't even know. Is combat training even like 1 stumble damage for my sniper? That seems very underwhelming.
It depends on what it's actually doing. So according to a statty, your sniper rifle already has like a 1 damage multiplier, like a 1 stumble multiplier anyway, like a 1.03 or 09 or something like that.
Yep.
So the question is, does +1 stumble mean that it's now like 1.09 or sorry, 2.09, or does it mean something else?
It's like they know we're here.
Needs more
Right.
testing.
There's no way we'll be able to get these people on the transports with that.
Yeah,
big
it's starting to get
system.
into the advanced side of things. Oh, that's a nice little stumble mag right there.
Because if it's 1, that's effectively 100% bonus stumble for a sniper. You know, that's a lot.
So I think 3 of us should have razor wire here, and maybe 1 person get the safe room, like the toolkit.
Yep, I'll take the toolkit.
Let's not cheese it and see if we can do it with just the 3 razors. I think I know which 3 spots we should place at.
Pipes, toolkit, pills.
Never any candy.
All right, I'm gonna check out what weapons spawned over here really quick, so we don't
Buy
overcommit.
something that you don't need.
More bandages.
Bandages here.
Oh my god, please just
There's
open.
just a green 870.
Just a green 870.
I filed a number of complaints.
I know you already have one.
About
So.
the noise from that
No,
bar over there.
I'm just sad because it could be a blue
I
870.
know. And, well, there might even be one downstairs.
There. What is that?
All right.
Trying to ping that gun.
Oh, it's a
What's
tag.
Okay. There's a free cardigan here.
That's a blue tack. Hello.
Ooh. If there's a magazine somewhere, like
There was a purple one upstairs.
Taking this.
oh no, it was. if I can swap out this legendary mag, it would be wonderful.
Free card.
Look, give horse in
Magazine
the
size and
mouth.
bullet
Get
stuff.
your intel here. Free gas can.
Ooh, free gas can.
Yeah, free gas.
It's
During
a
the
poor
pandemic,
man's
that's
Molotov.
it's worth its weight in gold.
Over there.
Do I lick that? I don't know. That's a tough one. We're gonna risk it.
Today.
So yeah, like just melees the bash. So
I've taken
good.
my reload speed card, so I'm taking a risk that the TAC is going to be good with this. Normally, I would say that the TAC needs cards from other supply lines to be amazing, but it's still a really good shotgun even without it.
Yeah, I agree.
The issue I think of more right now is the throughput, because with a horde and things like that, you don't want to be reloading 80% of the time.
You should have this.
But you know, it'll be okay.
A beacon in our darkest night.
Oh, it just gave me a free
This
one.
was weighing me
Love.
down.
So again, like I'm using the contour of the razor wire to make my placements better.
Here, take this.
This one-
Hoff got like 7
Could
procs
come
on
in
one razor
handy.
wire once. So.
That was ridiculous. I was like, stop, set me
I just got
free.
another free one. My
A
goodness.
blue 870. So I'll take that
Actually,
really
this is a
quick.
good spot
Sniper
over
rifle
here.
here.
There's a blue phoenix over here.
I think I might take that.
You should have
See if I
this.
can rip the mods off of this gun.
Don't need this.
I'm
Is that it for
throwing
razor
down-
wire? Oh, we have one more in grimy.
I'm like a reverse thief. But just between you and me, I'm keeping
I'll take that.
So this one I think is like one of the better ones. This one right here. And then we have some choices. So I'm thinking either right here or
You might need
I
this.
don't think we need another one at the front door. I think it's covered, so yeah, it's probably right here. I don't know. And I got a bonus one. The reason this keeps happening, if I hover over my razor wire, it says reuse chance 20%. We're just getting free. And
Yeah.
this is how you tell like the stats, the upgrades you can just hover over.
Here, you nope.
I'm just collecting.
Yeah, it's like, where's this coming from? Is this Christmas? It's awesome.
Yeah, right?
I have an addiction.
Must hoard everything. Noted.
Must throw offensive accessories.
There's a Phoenix Spectre.
There's definitely a.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it in a sec. There's a dude coming in.
Oh, it's Crusher.
Oh, you see that stumble from? I assume it was the Belgian, but it probably could have been the bear.
And you're behind.
Yeah, so I guess what we're doing right now is just collecting everything and throwing it in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Which
was there a magazine anywhere in here?
I didn't see one.
Dang. So I'm gonna lose my gold mod.
Feels bad, but
I'm gonna bear it.
Well, that's a common new player trap, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Is to
not
hold on.
upgrading your weapons.
Yeah, holding on to a lower tier weapon because you have higher tier mods on it. It is not worth it to do that.
Yeah. You're like, but I worked so hard to get those mods. You're like, well, I mean, the game just goes on.
The only time I wouldn't is if I had like a gray weapon with purple or like legendary mods, and then like a green weapon with nothing but red mods. I would go like, that's not worth it. But every other time it's worth. All right. I think we're good, right?
Yep, I think so.
I don't think we want this propane in the middle of the floor. It'll spread everywhere.
Oh
wait, actually no, hold on. Where do you? So my
I'm just
typical
gonna keep
thing
this
is
as a no shit moment right here. Yeah, this guy right here.
These
These are the two best spots.
I tend to hang out in this corner until it becomes a little overwhelmed because I can shoot specials coming through here.
Yeah, that's why I put the razor wire over there. I felt like you'd be good.
Yeah. I just hate grouping up on this map because you can get real in a lot of trouble when like tall boys and stuff get in here.
I love your corner over here.
Yeah, this is Hoff's corner.
This is my corner.
We don't quite.
I mean, I don't need all these pills and shit, but.
Yeah, and if we had a melee, I'd stick the melee right here, but we do not. So I'll cover this. I'll be all right.
All right, I'm dropping this propane outside the front door.
Sure.
For what it's worth, I think standing on the bar is the worst spot in this entire level.
I actually really like it.
So
But you can't get smacked around.
It's harder to melee the commons. They can get you from like everywhere. It's just goofy. I don't know. I hate it.
I love it.
I'm gonna borrow this hatchet for a little bit. All right,
All
you guys
yours.
ready?
Let's do it. Oh. Stinger?
I should have gotten the battle last part for myself.
Tall boy.
Maybe I don't want that. It's 800. It's a lot.
Shoot the head!
Here. Could come in handy.
Oh shit.
I got you.
Triple jet.
Yeah, I hear it. I see it. Yeah, melee weapon and razor wire, they're like friends, BFFs. As long as I use it sparingly. You guys, oh no. I got one shot on his face.
Alright, he dead.
These guys are actually dying on their way through the barbed wire.
Nice.
Okay. Good to know. Oh, nice. He's down.
It's your lucky day, HR.
So I think I have minus 10 movement speed on my barret right now.
Oof. Rough.
Nothing to worry about.
Good, it's fine right here, but it would be bad in another level. I don't like losing my movement speed.
I think that heal cabinet still has 2 in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wants to
you're
grab it.
right. So purple razor wire OP. He actually got through. I was gonna let him just walk through to his death.
Crazy.
The common that gets through the razor wire becomes king of all the common.
Yeah.
They inherit the common
He's
kingdom.
the ruler of the common. Oh, I got a spitter on my set.
Where?
Guy.
Spitter on my side. Mark.
Pressure. I'm sorry if I blocked someone's grenade there.
Oh, not at all.
Shotguns are so good.
I love shotguns in every game, but they're just so satisfying.
Yeah, they are.
We don't want to ping, I guess, but there's this guy coming through. The one game where they weren't satisfying was the Division 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, well I mean everything was just such a big bullet sponge. Your shotgun was just like any other weapon.
Yeah. Well, in any RPG, I feel that they can't decide if you can't make shotguns work in an RPG. Because the idea that you're just going to annihilate something from like 2 feet away doesn't work.
Yeah. When I was at medical school. Save that for me.
Yeah, I'm stocked up here. So I think like, you know, one of the things that made this as easy as it is we played economy at the very start of our run, and we were, you know, pretty efficient about going through the level and picking everything up, teaming up together to get all of our upgrades, and item upgrades are probably one of the most potent things. Like those in the orange shop at the beginning, getting those, you know, the razor wire upgrades, support item upgrades, all that stuff. It's huge. Got these spam bots that keep coming into the live stream. I mean, you may as well just put in like downloadmoreram.com in there.
Hey, it works. It just works.
Yeah, and if 32 doesn't work, then just go in and download 64. You'll be better off. But don't download too much RAM. You don't want to overdo it.
There's a sweet spot. The Goldilocks of RAM.
Disclaimer, I am not a technical professional. Do not take my advice. So we're going to take just a moment and look at some of these cards that are on the screen. So we see Dark. You can see these little red lights on him. It says the power is out and a new snitch mutation has emerged that will instantly call a horde when alerted. We are going to get a horde if we fight one of these.
Boss.
Got a boss.
Jogging. Alright.
Got some armored tall boys, ferocious exploders. So you can see what all these things are. It takes a bit of time, because I mean there's so many things to look at over time. I don't have like most of these things memorized, but I'm starting to get it now. I'm gonna get to pick my card again. Let's see here. Trying to think of what I want. I'm just gonna make myself a little more versatile. So all of these cards you can see at the beginning, we got copper scav, we got large caliber rounds, cross trainers, and then we've got some team quick slot upgrades. So they actually just go in order.
What kind of monster spells Aaron with 2 A's and 2 R's? Like 2 A's is look at this. 2 R's.
Except for these items. These ones seem to just stack up at the end. I don't know why they got split up by these.
What country would do that? A-R,
Canada.
I guess. Hey, Aaron, come on, let's go.
Yeah, no problem there, Mosey.
This
time do not download RAM. You cannot download RAM.
I need you to find their cargo and get it delivered.
God, we're just so copper rich right now.
Oh, it's copper guards, man.
You already got the upgrades, didn't you?
Yep. Okay. We could like at this point, everything is so much easier because we have blue and purple items.
That's right. Yeah. I wish that you could see past upgrades like quite easily, so I could see what a green bandage or a gray bandage was. Like I can see why that would just clog everything up, but you know, I kind of want to know. Just for science. So I guess does it show us here like heal 35 minus 65? I don't get that.
There's an item in the back of that truck because I could see it
going to be fit for
sparkling
duty
from
for
here.
We can't afford dead weight,
Oh, yeah.
especially right now.
That's so
You
weird.
can see the glowies too.
We've never
Oh, there's a
seen
sparkle over there.
Alright, let's go get the
Unfortunately,
sparkles.
No matter how dire the situation
I
is,
do
it
have
doesn't affect
flashbangs,
my
by the way.
diagnosis.
Anytime we see a boss card, we want to take a flashbang.
At least one, yeah.
Technically, Back for Blood is a looter shooter.
Looter
And
shooter RPG.
I'm not a...
That's right. It is.
Oh, my favorite.
Oh, excellent.
We get to fight a hag. We have so much damage that we are not worried. I've got an alarmed car on the left.
I have a favor to ask.
Yeah.
A favorite to
Don't-
ask? I'll yeah.
Don't melee the hag. That's not for the audience, that's
Wait.
for us right now.
Wait, help melee the hag? What?
Don't melee the hag.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna wait until he starts eating you.
Oh, I got Hawkered. In all of the confusion.
Is he running?
Yep.
Oh shit. Tall
Yeah,
man.
no, wait. I'm just gonna slow this down right here. Nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, snitch coming. That is a snitch that will automatically call off hordes.
That's right. We can tell that because he's
got
got
that
red
in the
lights on him. If he had white lights, we'd be able to kill him before he alerted things.
Also the-
we might be able to get around him.
Yeah.
Oh, apologies.
He walks towards your actual shot. Yeah. He doesn't walk towards where you are. He walks towards where your shot was whenever you shot.
And if it's hard, sometimes it's really hard to see the little circle lights, whether white or red.
Got an exploder on his way in.
The ones that you can kill, their entire neck is lit up.
I didn't pull my sniper rifle out. I should have.
Oh no.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Nothing to worry about.
No.
Grateful to you.
Thanks, Doc.
Let's be going.
So you got Hawkered, and... Oh, okay, hag again. Really quick, it's almost always the right choice to free the Hawkered person, unless they're so far away that the Hawker's ability is recharged.
Over there.
I just want to... Yeah, I was just going to load him.
Oh, you said you startled the hag.
I don't know.
I think it's because I ghost shotted my first shot. Oh, wow, where did you come from?
He's behind the door.
friend.
Oh, no, I'm reloading.
Ouch, okay.
Sorry.
I hear a hawker somewhere near me. I'm hiding line of sight. I failed somehow.
Pipe out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
There's another snitch.
Oh, I'm not down.
Medic!
Thanks, Doc. Here's a med kit.
Might need this.
Oh
You need
man.
one?
No, no, you can hold it.
Oh, hello. God, they're so dark.
Alright, back over here.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Is it clean
I've
up?
got my Barrett out this time, so the specials are not going to get us.
Hawker?
Ghost shotted, sorry.
There's a exploder that's like stuck
Yeah,
behind the
yeah,
door or
he's
something?
just hanging out back there. I got him.
Oh shit. They got
You
behind
guys
us.
get the commons. They will climb up. That's the okay. Alright, team common killing. What's going on here?
Reloading.
If we all stood right here, they would funnel in a straight line towards us.
Before any more show up.
Can I have a med kit applied there, Doc?
Yeah, sure.
That kit.
What you in for today?
I'm feeling a little bit sore right between the eyes.
Yeah, a little rest, a little ice, water. You're fine.
Okay.
Need some Tylenol.
Thanks,
That'll
Doc.
be $5,000.
Is this America?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm in Canada, man. I don't have to pay anything except for parking.
Must be nice.
Yeah. There's a blue vector over here.
Yeah, you could spend like a year in the hospital and all you would pay for is the parking that it costs to visit you.
Oh boy.
I mean, in America, you just don't pay your bills. Like, you don't pay your hospital bills. And so problem just goes away. It's like magic almost.
Nice. That's what I do with my parking tickets. Actually, fun random fact about where I live, which is West Coast Canada. We have the highest unpaid parking tickets in all of Canada.
Nice.
Got a hawker on me. I'm running.
He's proud of him.
I'm having trouble seeing.
Looks like that was
Yeah, my province is good at something. We don't pay for parking.
I've got some kind of visual bug where I don't know, my screen is very messed up right now.
Oh, it's the hag thing.
Oh yeah, I'm permanently hagged.
You're welcome.
Can you take a screenshot of that? I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You usually got like the red fuzzies, basically.
Yeah. It's very hard to see right now. So if I'm
shooting blindly.
Oh.
yeah, or you know, just lagging behind.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's not great.
Free heal here. I guess I can take one of the trauma heals.
Well, the good news is
a killable snitch. His whole neck is lit up like a candy cane.
Always darkest before the dawn.
So we could see that snitch. You could tell that one was killable because it had white lights on its side. I can actually see that if I walk right up to it.
Yeah.
It always amazes me what you can find in someone's vehicle.
And there's probably another red one over here somewhere. I'm gonna shot you in the back of the head, but I think I blanked, so you're good.
Oh, watch out behind you guys, coming in.
Sometimes the game works for you.
Yeah. Yeah, who said that these bugs are a bad thing?
Well. Anybody want to disable their spring?
I'm waiting for the exploder. There's two common coming in.
I'm just killing time until I can move.
Perfect.
I'm watching while you guys loot. I think we're good now.
That's a nice tap.
Thank you. Really ideal conditions for treatment.
I'll carry the big table.
I have enough stuff, I think.
I'll carry the
I need damage.
The door is alarmed. We can see up there.
Wow.
Yes, Cozy. That's. Yeah, I'm like, why is it minus 64? That makes a lot of sense. I did know that.
Is there a mag mod over here still?
In the moment.
No, there's a green desert eagle. There's a free card.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Oh, 2 free cards, in fact.
2 free cards. So these cards here, random basic card. So we take this. We can see fortune on the side. So if I go in here, I can see,
basic cards or
fortune.
Big cards.
Basic.
So this is a actually that's a team upgrade. I'm trying to look for other basic cards.
You're a snitch. I can't tell where he's at. I think he's in that corner.
So this is a basic card right here, plus 5 health. I guess we can tell because like this one right here is a team upgrade. It's got this cool icon on the side.
That's a nice machete.
If we get this one, fortune, it should say a ×2.
You okay over here, Jet?
Bandages.
What do I need? What did I do? Stop yelling at me. Is there something over there?
Let's do this.
Let's see what's
whoops.
in here.
Is there something over there? Was I muted or not muted while talking over you guys?
Oh, you were muted, I think.
I'm doing a pretty good job of it.
We're gonna pipe bomb.
So we're looking. Oh yeah, I can see the red lights on that guy over there. This is a terrible spot. Can't punch anything. See the red lights?
Something's coming.
Big guy coming from behind.
What's that?
Alright, reason the car to kill him? Because it's just so much fun too.
Because tricks? Cars?
Yep.
Would love to know how quickly I can kill a car. I don't know. Behind? Somewhere?
Look, there.
Yeah, he's up there. I can't really tell though.
See that?
Come out, you coward.
Is he stuck back there?
It might be.
Oh, he sounds like he's up here.
Yeah, sounds like he's stuck though.
Sucker.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
Don't mess with us, man.
It's rude to spit.
He's just scared. That's what it is.
He's nervous. It's his first spit.
Yeah. First time trying to fight cleaners.
Pain meds.
Whoa, Dad, I don't know.
And a mod case. Ooh.
And money that you
I'm
missed.
moving the snitch.
We got 75% bullet symbol for
The
your barrel.
snitch is gonna come to where I shot my gun, so he should go to like right there.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I almost took that on accident.
And if I get outside of his range...
Jet.
I'm here! Oh, yes! That is what I need in my life.
Over there.
Where's the other box?
I will take range.
Oh, right there. Oh, literally. Cool.
It's only
The
around
snitch
top of the
is-
snitch. It's all good.
Yeah,
He's got the
snitch
box.
is literally standing on top.
Yeah,
of
we can move the snitch. It's easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna make him run over to me here.
Something big behind us.
oh, there it is.
You are not joking.
Oh no!
Oh, what?
Never seen
Help.
that. Oh my god.
Go to the safe room.
Through here! I found one. And the supplies.
And we can go all the way to the back. Get a nice long funnel here.
Yeah.
We can end it actually.
Oh, yeah, I
We're
guess
done.
No, no, no! Wait! Oh, there was
You
a
don't
supply
want
crate.
No, it's not
Okay.
over yet until we place these boxes.
Oh, good.
So,
Okay.
Up to you
Ooh.
guys.
I mean, you can open
There's
up
a
the door so
supply
you can
crate
kill
right
everything.
outside the. Ready?
Yeah, stand against the wall.
Oh wait, so they can't break that door down.
No, they
No.
Oh
cannot.
no, it's a secret door, man.
Um,
That'd be
actually,
terrible if they could.
if you do that and there's a like specials and a huge horde, that can wipe your team.
Yep.
Gotcha, bud.
Yeah, you want them to come in incrementally, not all at once.
Yes. Although,
If you're feeling like hard mode, why not?
oh, I can carry the defib.
Need that.
And so if I want to, I could go back to the locked room here and get my free heal.
Nice.
We
I'm just
have
gonna
a
hang
minute
out.
25, so I'm gonna hit this and then come straight back.
Alright.
I'm on my way now. Minute 17.
Oh man, can't wait to get this
I'm-
ag stuff off my screen.
Sorry, it's gonna stay there for the rest of the act. Okay. We did it. No, we didn't do it. No, we did it. Oh, wait. Don't put it in yet. I want to get the propane tank that's out here. You can take propane tanks with you as long as you're holding them. Okay, good.
Wow, thought you guys would never wrap this up.
And gas cans.
And gas cans, true.
Burn up, burn up, burn up.
Very nice. Okay, yeah. So it's my total ridden I've killed so far, total specials that I've killed so far, total copper that I have at the moment, total supply points that I have at the moment. We're doing it. Can we do the truck? The boring truck?
Yeah. The meta truck.
The meta truck. So we're gonna do a strat here that I learned a long time ago for Nightmare. That's just everything's gonna be really easy. I don't even know what to take here. I guess I could have stamina regen, a little more running, just in case.
In case you didn't have bullet stumble, here's some bullet stumble.
Yeah,
Oh
what is with
my.
all the bullets still on?
I'm dropping
Oh
a defib
my.
for the toolkit.
Defibrillator here.
Oh my.
Could use that.
Hey Hoff,
Yep.
why is it called a defibrillator
Time to
instead
go.
of a refibrillator?
That'll teach
Because
you.
you're trying to stop the fibrillation.
Oh, that's right. So, like, if you're in America and you are in fibrillation and you can't pay your credit
There.
card,
Oh.
the doctor will refibrillate you to. Well,
Yeah.
that's just.
That works.
Why didn't he freak
That
out?
was so funny because he was like stumbled or something. That was so dumb.
I'm just
He was
holding
like,
my
"Sir,
sniper
sir,
here
please."
for a big guy.
Yeah. LMG ditto.
Need to reload.
Standing still so my friends can shoot over my back.
Oh, you jerks. If I didn't have to reload, the world would end.
Oh, there's the propane tank.
Hey, point that somewhere else.
Accidents happen.
You got eyes, man. Use them.
It wasn't me that shot you, for sure.
I saw who shot me.
Everybody gets
All
one.
right, Hoffman paid for it. Somebody must pay. This is the eye for an eye squad.
End of the line, son.
Barrel attachment.
I'll take accuracy, actually. It's good for
I'm
a
gonna
shot.
take a little magnifying.
Oh, here's a fun.
Magnification.
Oh, do you have combat knife, Jets?
No, just because of the
Oh, okay.
thingamajig.
I was gonna say
I
to show that
intentionally
off.
didn't take the knife.
Yeah, knife is a noob trap.
It's really good on a melee build. I can't wait to play a nightmare run with you guys and use it on my Holly build.
But yeah, if you don't have the, if you don't have that card, you're holding something in your hands. When you go to melee,
Not
you just
something,
automatically
you
have
have
a
to hold a supply
knife.
box. Because if you're holding a propane tank, you're still just gonna bash.
Yeah.
You actually can't knife your teammates.
Get in.
Oh, good to know.
Theoretically, what we're looking for should be nearby.
Works for
Take that,
the
Hoffman.
T5 boxes too.
Alright, we ready for this?
Yep. Are we just gonna defend right here? Defend the crawl-ups?
Yeah, the nightmare strat is to go back to the safe room, but like...
There's no
like,
nightmare strat.
we know what that looks like. We don't need to try hard.
I'm just gonna knife everything right here. No,
Oh yeah.
No, I'm sorry. My bad.
They are crawling up behind us. Not many. Oh, okay, yeah, we're funneling them right to
The
the...
guys behind us.
I don't know why I decided to melee, but I did.
Oh no, I'm
losing it.
reloading.
Honestly, the thing that's the hardest to get used to about this beginner deck is reloading.
Right. Yeah, because normally you're just jacked on your reload with your own bit.
Yeah. I mean, I typically do swap decks anyway.
What's that?
Well, not. Well, with shotguns anyway,
Could come in
because
handy.
it's so nice.
What's this thing? I hear
The
it.
blue desert eagle over here. Oh, hey Jet, come here for a sec.
I'm here.
Oh, actually, here, I'm gonna juke this guy.
Okay. I was gonna shoot the
So
car.
this is a
but-
crusher. She can walk by his small arm. You can basically just play ring around the rosy. Eventually she might get caught if she gets a little bit of
never
latency
get caught.
mixed in there, but
yeah, if you can figure out how to pull that off, it makes it so that he's concerned with me and your friends aren't just with the murder and stuff. Oh, but Jet, I was gonna say, I wanted to show a thing that I literally just learned about this week. After hours and hours and hours of playing, never knowing it was you. There's a hallway down here. And sometimes stuff spawns. In fact, there's stuff right now. Look at that.
oh, we got stuff. I love stuff.
I had no idea this was here until this week.
Flashbang here.
There's a free bandage over here. You could use that on yourself.
We have a
Oh, yeah.
legendary reload speed bullet damage mag.
Not
That's a
on
hallway that
me.
exists.
Looks like someone left us some intel.
I'll keep my stumble.
Alright.
Maybe
What
on
was
the
it?
AR? I don't know what Hoff is running.
We got power swap as well as a viable card. I'm
Oh my
definitely
goodness.
because that's even after the nerf, it's still an amazing card for a shotgun deck.
Yeah, you just can't like triple stack it. 20% damage is nothing to slouch at.
But you know what was better than that? 60% damage.
Yeah. You know what's better than 20% damage?
I need that.
30% damage.
It was honestly goofy how much damage you can stack up.
Yeah.
But I'll still be a little mad about it.
Let's do this.
Do we have anything that's gonna break open this for us?
Yeah, looks like it.
Here, don't kill these guys. Don't kill these guys. I want to see if I can do something.
Take this. Back off. Ain't got all day.
Another.
I'm actually gonna let this guy hit me here. Let me see if I can get him to hit this door. He did.
Yeah.
I've disabled the other alarm.
Gotta reload.
Oh, I actually have a toolkit if we want to. Just.
Alright,
oh,
it's
cards-
disabled.
Nice.
Nice.
I made them swipe at me and they hit the door.
Nice. Oh,
I
another
learned that
free
one a
card.
little while ago
Hold
by
on.
accident.
Here. Nope.
All right. Anything else we need to leave behind us? Hoff.
Not that I've seen.
Take that.
Oh, look at that reload speed.
I hope they don't fix picking up stuff through the fence.
There's another.
Take a
what?
boon when I find one.
Dude, what is with all these cards?
I mean, I'm not gonna spend on that one. It's a lot.
Yeah, I'm not really taking hits that hard right now.
Drop. There we go.
I'll buy it just because I want to see how often it procs. Not that I super
Oh my god,
wanna
how
get
many
hit.
snitches are over here? 1, 2. Are we all ready for some hordes?
Alright. If you drops your razor wire over here, I will throw the things.
Yeah,
Why on
man.
earth did I pick this up?
Wow, look at all that copper.
Stalker coming in. It's on half main right now. There's a shot between those zombies' legs.
Just like RoboCop.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Free random card here.
Nice. We have one more carried razor wire, I think. No?
I'm not sure actually.
Maybe not. That's okay. We're gonna get, I think, a couple on the other side.
Yep.
Here, take this.
Oh, hey.
So if you use this strat, which we're gonna do here, these I find are the two most important. It seems weird. The next one
man.
that would be important would be
like
right
my
here,
LMG with
because
your
this is
LMG.
gonna be a straight away.
Oh, don't come this way. Come this way.
I can bring them over here and just put them in the corner for now.
We'll collect them.
Yeah.
he's just stowed so nicely in the corner.
I'll pick you if you guys
Alright,
need me.
I'm gonna bring this one over here. Looks like they need help with a big dude.
He's following me now, sorry. Come here, buddy.
Nice. Hey, come over here.
Hey, come here, boys. We have something to tell you. We're in a family meeting.
Yeah, go to the barbed wire.
You're gonna
And
die.
you just need to make sure that that doesn't come out.
Alright, I'm dropping barbed wire.
Nice.
I'll take that.
I am not going to place it yet.
I'm gonna avoid the stall. Ah! Don't punch me.
Yeah, the top of that van is a little tricky.
Yeah.
There's a guy behind you. Yeah, there is no longer a guy behind you.
So that's...
Time for lollygagging.
I don't know if anyone else is shooting him, but that's the power of a Belgian with a good stumble mod.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah, the Belgium is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Got his armor clean off.
Oh, let's go.
I'm gonna drop a bunch of ammo so I can loot the rest of it.
And why did I pick this up? Here, you look like you need this.
Alright, there's got to be another barbed wire here.
Yeah, right here.
There it is. Yeah, I think 4 is like the like sweet spot, and then anything after that is just easy.
It's just flexing.
Here, anyone need this?
So if you're gonna use this defense strat, the way that I place the gun is there's a sign right there. See the blue handicap sign?
I'm like a reverse thief.
So I'm gonna basically aim at that
There's
thing,
still a
maybe
exit over there.
slightly to the left. And the goal is to be
Do
able
we
to
need
have
anything
enough
behind us?
movement to the
Probably
left
not,
so
right?
that I can aim over here.
You should have this.
And then I also want to be able to aim straight ahead there. And you'll see how easy this is. So if we have this spot here, we may as well. And then
Need
so
that.
this side's
You look like you
really
need
really well
this.
defended. And then this one, I'm gonna place like a complementary
Where'd my
one right
toolkit
here.
go?
Over here.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing it.
Just in case
That
I'm
is
not
enough.
Oh, I was just hoping
I'll
it...
get it.
No, I was
Oh,
hoping
but there's a razor wire here. I'm leaving it again.
You need this more than
I'm
I
coming
do.
to pick up things. I dropped all of my supplies back there.
That's mine.
And that jump crouch thing that I was doing before, same thing applies to...
What do you want to do? Scare him to
Dagger.
death?
Well, that's
Same
not
thing
bad.
applies to
But
running
he
over
got
these
stumbled
little
real good,
barriers.
you
So if I
see.
jump and crouch, I can go over it quite quickly. If I just jump over it, I'll slow down a little.
Wait, who did I shoot? Oh, I shot one of the guards with a Belgian. Somehow.
Left side. Behind.
I'll take that.
And this one...
hands off me,
see.
diseased freak.
Yes.
Alright, dropping
I'm
more
giving. Don't need
ammo.
this. I'm like a reverse thief.
Yeah, that wasn't
But
very
just
good.
between you and me,
Okay.
I'm keeping the goods.
Alright, I'm gonna carry this through.
If we all want to group up over here, we could get that out of the way.
All clear.
Take this.
We're done. Nothing worth doing is easy.
All right.
Get that generator
Grab-
up and
grab
running.
what you like.
We can't afford to lose those
Grabbing
supplies.
most of
Be
the ammo,
prepared
so I
when
can
you
just
do,
move it over
because
there.
every ridden in the vicinity is going to come running. Anyone want this?
I'm carrying your toolkit.
Action.
Just tanking with the Belgian.
Love it.
You got another razor wire? Goodness. I got a propane tank back here in case of emergency.
Here. You look like you need this.
We get all the
I'll take that.
defensive accessories.
What did I have here? Here we go.
Molotov here.
Alrighty then. Oh my god, look at all this stuff up here.
You should have this.
All these goodies.
Oh yeah. I'll go get us started. Everyone's ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll do the jump crouch thing on my way back again. Oh what? Oh, why?
Isn't that
Says
letting
it's,
you?
It's
or-
weaker than this one.
Oh yeah, does it do you need this?
Happy birthday, Mary.
Over there.
Oh man.
You ready? Because when we kick this off, it's gonna
Repairing?
get awfully busy.
I think he's just explaining stuff on stream.
Oh yeah, I was looking at the magos over there. I was actually wondering why I couldn't pick up the 50% bullet stumble legendary mag. I have a 50% blue one.
Weird.
Taking this. Take this.
Alright.
Come on, then.
I'm ready. Ready?
Cover me, reload.
Now I'm gonna conserve ammo with this thing. So that spot that Hoffman's up on is more of like a flex spot. If Hoffman wanted it to be easy, she would just chill back here.
Prepper levels are my favorite.
Big guy
But,
left.
Minigun here.
And there we go. And we basically, yeah, it's
we just do that for 5 minutes.
yeah. Easy peasy.
Hoff sits on this van and just murders everything. I typically go take a nap during this level.
Yeah, this is a good time to check Reddit,
Behind me if you
check
don't wanna get
Discord,
shot. Nothing to worry
reply
about.
to some emails, maybe make a sandwich. While I single tap kill all of these comments. Yeah, I was thinking about that one, Cuzzy, and I thought that I would rather keep the 25% extra bullet stumble that the purple mag gets me.
Stop
So that one
it.
was 50 stumble and more bullets, more reload potential. Like I would have had, sorry, more in the magazine, and I felt like having that extra 25 stumble would have been better. There's actually a really neat impact that happens when you stack reload speed on something like a Phoenix or
Hey,
even
Hoff,
a
can you
Barrett.
drop down shotgun?
Whenever you're
Get
chambering
this.
around,
Yeah,
it speeds up that chambering. So not only does it speed up putting a brand new magazine in there, but it speeds up how
me
quickly
grab
you
me
can
on you.
shoot.
Thank
Here.
you.
Take
Here,
this.
this was weighing me down.
Kill a stack of them, and then
There's something over here. Oh, whoops.
I guess this
shame.
van is indestructible. I don't know. I haven't really tried shooting it a whole bunch. It might not be. But cars are a funny thing. You can use them as explosive devices. So like these cars out here, I think some of them can be blown up. So if you want this level to be really easy, this is where I would recommend setting up. This is what I do on Nightmare. But you don't have to. Like you can defend over on the far left in that corner. You can defend over there. You can just defend in the middle. If you have the right team comp, you can defend anywhere. I would say the right team comp. Usually you'd have a proficient melee character. Melee character does a lot of things for a group.
Could come in handy.
Duck and cover, everyone!
Not necessary, but it sure is very strong.
Stalker. It's so great because he has to climb the fence to get to us.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that-
you just get free shots.
Yeah. Although in this game it's hit or miss if bullets go through fences anyway.
I've noticed that the knife always goes through a fence randomly.
Interesting.
Yeah. Random factoid. Not bullets, but the knife will.
No other melee weapon but the knife does. That's so
Does
weird.
it go through the door? The safe room door?
Yep. Yep, definitely does. Well, your melees do go through the safe room door. I think people have been punching through the safe room door for a long time.
Oh, weapons don't.
Yeah, like the machete doesn't.
So weird. Stay away from my Hoffman.
Bring me more specials.
Hey. Just tracing around you now with my big old gun.
Not my fault in the way.
A little stuck. No, it's dead. Just kidding.
Hey. Carl, man.
Sorry.
I wanted to...
Nope, it's mine.
You gotta claim him. It's mine.
I'm not pinging the next one off. Shoot. Now this is this level for us, even in Nightmare. Is Hoff just literally like, overwatching everything to death.
I gotta get my KD up. Where are they all at?
Man.
Good job, people. Now go get some rest.
So if you've made it this
I'll meet you
far
back here
in the
after you're
game,
freshened up.
and you've been upgrading your team slots in the the orange shop, and you've been getting weapon upgrades, your damage just starts stacking so high that you should be able to take down specials quickly, and really the biggest way to fail is going to be when you're you break your coordination. Somebody's running off on their own and things just start falling apart. But if the team's playing well, this is where I'd say the act starts becoming a lot easier. Certain moments will give you some challenge, but many of them will just be simplified to a pretty high level. Oh, and that's what it was. Fast mags don't work with the revolver. Yeah, I haven't learned quite all of those ones, cuz. Got the red wire. I'd say that was one of my most challenging ones to do in the beginning when I was still learning the game, because there's a time limit and no alarms. Like that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what I want anymore. I can get use speed later. I suppose I can carry some more meds.
The Redden have been showing up in increasing numbers around Finleyville, and I think I know why. We've identified what we believe is a major infected incursion point at the old Blue
Team
Dog
health.
mine.
We're just swimming in money, so we
Cleaner
buy
team under
everything.
Pelissaro to deal with the situation.
I think so.
Last transmission we received from
Can you
was
hold
that
another
we were approaching the
toolkit?
mine but facing
cannot.
heavy opposition.
Oh, I bought one. I forgot that you had it. Oh well.
Yeah, it's just chilling.
I mean,
Alright, I'll grab a razor wire.
Because I needed someone that followed orders.
You wanted a yes man.
I needed people I can trust.
Man, Holly.
See your health inching up there with Buckshot Bruiser.
And seal Blue Dog mine.
I don't know. I'll try it out on my shotgun deck, but I just haven't been the card's been very underwhelming for me.
I think what you need with it is it's good against specials, it's great against bosses, and it's the best in a shotgun Belgian swap deck.
Okay.
Because even against hordes, you'll build up temp health.
There's something coming for us.
It's certainly, I don't know. It's maybe redundant, especially if you're running a melee person that generates temp health. But if you have even a little bit of temp health, and then you'll proc, and that's always worth. Although I don't have them on this deck.
Don't shoot the noisy boy.
kind of noisy boy is it?
It's a killable.
A good killable noisy
So
boy.
you can one tap that jit.
Yeah.
Two, I don't have my suppressor anymore.
Oh.
You still got him though.
Yeah. So I'll walk up and see the white lights on that guy. As long as you can stumble him and kill him before he screams, you won't get the bad dudes. I love that everyone's just like looking out for each other here. Everyone, we know enough to be looking at the sides.
Keep your ears open too.
I'm backing up from this guy. Nice.
I'll take that.
And in case people don't know about it, you can reload your gun and start punching, and it doesn't interrupt your reload. So.
Yes. Probably the most valuable thing you can do while you're reloading.
Yeah.
That's why I like the melee, like combat knife and the melee build. I walk around with a shotgun, and then I can always deal with specials, and I'm just constantly killing common. And then I'll keep a bat for whenever things get really weird. Some people like to run a fire axe in that combo, but I prefer to not face tank big dudes.
Yeah, fire axe is. I mean, it's workable. Almost any build is, but
it's fun. Like chopping down a big dude is pretty neat.
Assault rifle here.
Sorry,
yeah, bandage, please, Doc.
I never
yeah,
thought I'd be
hang on,
doing
I'm
this
not
when I
gonna
was
give
at
you that
medical
whole ass
school.
med kit, but yeah.
For 10 HP. Yeah, and we're only doing this because we're about to leave the thing behind.
You can drive back with Pelissaro and the rest of his team.
Oh, M16, it's my bay. Oh, you must have dropped that, didn't you?
Oh, okay.
Assault rifle. Reloading.
Everything's clear.
Mine.
Nice, nice. And so, like, this is something that's interesting. We're using noise to our advantage right now. We know that they're about to come funneling towards us.
I don't
see where you
I
might
got
get tripped
a
up. If you
propane
shoot, like, up here,
See that?
you're just going to get things pummeling you from the side.
Yeah, the noise mechanic is actually really cool in this one.
There's a graphic somewhere that I have saved where it actually shows the developer view of it, and they have literal like bubbles on the ground drawn around or circles on the ground.
Yeah, it's actually on their website. There's a little blog post of the engineer that came up with that talks about it.
At least
It's
now
really
we know
cool.
where you get this shit from.
Give me some.
It's almost like a
The facts.
like a vision field, but each rhythm's got their own sound. Hearing field.
I got him. I think I stumbled him with my freaking Magnum. I don't know what happened there.
Magnum and Deagle a good stumble.
Big boy coming.
Look, I got a towel, boy.
Oh yeah, take that shot. As soon as the tall boy smashes on the ground. So that's what a tall boy looks like.
Yeah,
That needs some
big
dental
ol'
work.
That big
He
ol'
has all
weak
his
spot.
teeth. He's doing good. He's been flossing.
Good man.
Yeah, you don't need to floss all your teeth. You just need to floss the ones you want to keep.
I am summoning a tall boy from across the map.
Nice.
Oh, you got that dude beating on you.
Guy's in an awkward spot to melee. It's not really effective there. He's basically on the climate.
This way.
There's a free toolkit right here
Received a
too.
report of some
Only we had
unusual
known.
organic structures out your way from one of our patrols. Not sure if it's written or something else. Whatever it is.
I really like ADSing, but man, hipfire is strong in this game.
I love ADSing.
Hopefully something left in here.
Sniper LMG.
What was that? Shoot the birds?
We could if we wanted. We'd have to come back here though, so it's avoidable.
Yeah.
My dad called me Little Treasure for a reason.
Oh my goodness, I'm tracing these ridden.
Did you see that?
Like left, right. This guy's the best juker in the world paired with my not so great aim.
There's a tall boy like over here.
He's just hanging out.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to come out.
Greatly appreciate it.
He's waiting.
Birds over there.
This guy right here.
just leaning against the wall.
Reloading.
Not a caring.
What
Oh,
shotgun
there
do you
he
have
is.
right now? Zench?
870 and
See if you can kill
Belgium.
those birds by yourself.
You
I
scatter
think you
those
can do it.
birds, you might as well
Alright.
holler we're here.
Gotta kill that tall bird. Okay, yeah.
Kind of.
Alright.
Nope.
Inside the house, or we're
Let's
gonna
get to the building. I'm gonna be on
Oh, cowboy
special
coming.
duty here. I need someone on the left door.
Oh, that was loud.
Nice use of firecrackers. I like it.
Thank you. Oh, hey.
You see that?
I can kill the wretches here. There's a hawker somewhere?
Right below you.
So like if I try and melee that guy right there, it's tricky, but if I back up just half a step.
Wow, I was thirsty.
Thank you. Would you hand me some shotgun?
I took all of it. Almost all of it.
Should help you.
There's
Thank
shoddy
you.
shotgun ammo there. Oh, nice.
Bat here.
Blue bat, blue machete.
Machete here.
Nice. Ammo.
Are we gonna defend at the top of the hill?
I was at medical school.
That's pretty nice spot. Oh.
Yeah, I think 870 was a little too slow for the birds.
You know, if
behind.
you have enough bullet pen on attack, you can just kill them in one shot. Just letting you guys deal with that wretch, I believe.
See that? Watch out. Tall boy.
I will aim at the tall boy. Looking for you.
Oh, shit. The thing I like to do with tall boys is they always go for the closest person. So if
Yeah.
one person can move up and like bait out the slam, you're good.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Yeah.
everyone gets free shot. Where do you want the
Preferably
razor?
without getting hit.
Razor here.
What the fuck?
Where do you think the best spot is?
just
Up
Anywhere
this
around
spot?
here.
Right here?
I think
Oh
the
yeah,
best,
actually.
the best spot is like people on the like you want to funnel them like up and around the truck. So you don't want it up here. I think you want it like more right here. That's my opinion. What do you think, Hoff?
Well, we usually put it over here because most of them come up the hill, and then if you put it over there, they'll just run right past and climb up the side of you. And they won't walk. They won't go over to walk through the
I'm doing
razor
it.
wire. They'll
Oh,
climb
and I
up the
got
side.
two. Perfect.
Yeah, you told me.
And I'm actually going to do this one
Yeah.
sideways. So that way I get the gap at the bottom. So I know that they're going to come up over
And then
there.
it makes them go, oh no, I have to do the whole thing.
Alright, I'll get in position to pop this guy over here.
There's two cells that we can see from the top here, so I think, yeah, that first one will be easy.
Alright. Ready?
Ready, ready.
Shooting.
Oh shit. That was an explosive barrel that I almost shot.
I love the voice lines you get when you get headshots. My goodness, the bullet pen. The last one's right below us, isn't it?
Yep.
Now on Nightmare, popping the final node is an endless horde. So this is
Right.
another one where you want to be ready with your team.
Yeah, check in. I would say always check in with your team before you do something big. make a
Yeah.
decision.
Yeah, once you remember or like memorize where all the crescendo events are.
Yeah.
I was looking at you to melee you, but I'm like, oh wait, that's a stinger, not a hawker.
Sorry.
It's also, this is another event where you want to save like a pipe or two or three or firecrackers.
You're
Right.
a friendly fire?
Oh,
It ain't gonna be too friendly if you keep that shit up.
So this is
Oh, yeah,
where we
there's
would start an
one.
endless horde if we were on Nightmare, but on Veteran we can defeat it.
Yep.
So because there's a weak spot on his head, that's a wretch.
Oh!
I got you. Nice. Out come all of the support inventory. Can you pop a med kit on me there, buddy?
Want this?
Oh, there's a hopper
We're gonna face
behind
tank
us.
something awful. I got him, I got him.
Thank you.
Common coming up ahead.
I don't know if you've explained this to the people watching, but in this game, healing is better if you stay topped off.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
take less trauma damage.
A little bit of a misconception where people think that you should just wait for longer, and there's certainly like a breaking point, but the more red health you have, the more trauma damage you take.
Yeah,
Or the more
it's
red damage you have, the more trauma you take.
It's effectively the opposite of Left 4 Dead, which really messes people up.
Yeah.
The little guy there, they're always sleeping. It's neat playing a melee build because you can like walk around and see where all of the spawns are.
Fool me once, shame on you.
I got him.
All of the ridden that are just laying down.
How can
Nice, grenade on
biomasses of
birds.
that size suddenly appear?
We were
And
disciplined
why?
and did not shoot the door.
These things started showing up around about the same time as the mutation. The success of any mission depends on the
Got a free
accuracy of
heal
its intel. Phillips told us to keep it under our
Another
hats,
med kit.
and with the attack and all,
Nice.
just didn't seem important till now.
I've got 2 flashes right now.
Don't rightly mind
I'll take
if
the
I do.
pipe over the firecrackers I'm carrying.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
There.
Zench. Everybody chopped up.
I'll take... Nope, just kidding. Oh, no. What did I do? Oh, okay, I dropped the right mod. I almost dropped the wrong one.
Time remaining? No, we can't do it.
Yeah,
No, we were so close.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Watch out.
Hey,
Wretch.
stop it.
On your gear.
Ow.
This shit's corrosive.
It burns.
Need to reload.
Where is he? There he is.
Here we go.
Nowhere to run.
I broke his armor. He stumbled for a second. Always a sleeper. Not always, but
Yeah.
often.
It's like 90%
So
of the time
often.
it's safer. I see people try and book it to the safe room and get nailed.
That's your blessing. Don't have too many these days.
Gonna take a quick bio break. I will be right back.
Ditto.
So when I'm planning to do this, I'm just gonna make sure I hit ready up to that point, and now I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. Not the fog. They changed it so that the fog isn't always a hag now, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Just a maybe.
Although there is always a hag on this level.
Yeah.
Ah.
Now that I think about what level.
I think the fog is never a hag anymore.
No.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, they were having problems with people would get the fog card and a boss card, so you would have 2 bosses on a level, which is hard.
2
but yeah.
bosses, you know, Act 1, Mission 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
like,
yeah,
alright, well,
Hell Spells has a scripted
My
hag,
husband
and so there'll
Ben
always be
hasn't
a hag
been
in this
found,
level.
So get what you need and be on your
Nice
way.
carbine.
I can drop money.
By itself, but should head down to that
Same.
place they set up.
Money
Delicious.
drops.
Get a
I have
suppressor on my
Delicious
derrick?
offensive slot.
I think so.
I have 6,900 copper.
You do?
6,900.
That's great.
Nice.
Well, I guess it's technically 6,910, but
Oh, yeah.
That's more fun than 69.
We have more than enough. I'm just gonna carry razor wire from now on.
I just have always forgotten that someone would have a
Tools
toolkit.
here.
Yes! Here, wait, back up for a sec.
I took all the money. He needs
It
money.
doesn't work.
What doesn't?
Punching the secret door.
Socks, pants, extra mags,
Weird.
everything a girl could ever
I think
need.
maybe if we had opened it, like if we're on the other one, it might. Or maybe it's just like this area. I know there's certain areas that you can punch through. I think we can punch through the church when we get there.
No,
We'll see. Where's the sleeping guys?
The boys who sleep.
Hey, maybe Hoffman isn't so weird after all. Or, frightening thought, he's the new normal?
Goodness.
This is the looter in me speaking, but
But
I don't like when people throw pipes or grenades in this part because it'll blow up cars that may have loot in them. And by cars, I mean like the
Yeah,
one car
I
up
get
there that
that.
does.
If you can avoid it, for sure. I mean, you should be able to avoid it, as long as
Oh,
you're
man.
looking everywhere.
Pills for days. Yeah, just try and avoid that car if you're throwing something.
I'm off the meds.
That was a fun car.
But you know,
Specimen container? Maybe I'll toss it over because you can use a razor wire up here.
Yeah, I'll toss it.
I got your stun gun. I'm holding it.
cop
You
car.
see that?
Are we good?
Yep.
Alright.
Checking the car.
Oh, that is a cop car, is it not? It is.
But the window is open.
There's another cop car here.
There. Go on. Get.
Just gotta clear through on the left.
That was a risky shot I took. I'm glad it paid off.
Oh, a Glock. Kind of want to have a pistol.
Razor
I-
wire.
Take this.
Grenade
I like the
here.
Magnum, but-
Stun gun here.
I'm gonna.
This was weighing me down.
I hate this area.
Is this what we're doing?
Need to find a path.
Where
think
else
that-
do you like to defend?
Some hates it, but I like it.
Well, I like defending here because stuff comes from there and there
Let's
and
try
there.
it. I know
But-
the razor spots for this.
Like people like this. The issue with this is you can get really overwhelmed by
right, don't mind
commons
if I
flooding
do.
from up
Did you see
there,
that?
from specials up there, and then commons from here and here as well. So if you can handle
I'll do
it,
it right
and you've
here.
got like
Saw something there.
yeah,
Like
Right,
here
right,
and then
right.
face the truck so that it goes sideways. Yeah.
if you can handle the
Back up just a little more.
all that stuff,
There you
and if
go.
you have like a melee person doing the temp
Oh, I
health
got a
thing, then
reuse.
it's probably better.
Oh, nice. That's so huge. I got this spot right here.
Assault rifle here.
We like another one? I got a reuse on it.
So we're gonna get a bunch
There.
that come through here. You
Oh,
could do
okay.
this.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Grabbing things.
Okay.
Are we? Oh, we're gonna save our toolkit 'cause we only got one.
I'm putting a propane right here.
See that?
Oh yeah, let's bring over this frag grenade.
I'm grabbing the Molotovs that were over here.
Camaraderie.
That must have been exciting.
H.R.
My
Hoffman.
father wouldn't even go to
Yeah.
the butcher shop.
I got another frag coming for you.
It would be like. He used to leave me at home.
And we have the specimen container behind. I might drag it over just because I don't want to forget
I'll
it.
take
I'll
that.
forget, yeah.
Didn't want this.
Yes.
You guys good?
Yep.
Okay. I'm all good.
Rich.
Hey, work faces.
You stumble when I tell you to stumble.
All right. Ready.
Really steady.
Yeah.
I'll watch right.
I'll watch left.
I will watch the middle and help left.
Thank you.
So yeah, they're gonna
So
drop
hard
down
to
from
see.
right there. Obviously walking through here. I'm gonna come through the middle. Razor wires are such a potent
They really are. They're so good.
utility item.
Oh, they want that pipe bomb so bad. They're stuck in the razor wire.
They're just gonna go
God.
back and forth through the razor wire and they'll die. Oh, nice.
I got this guy.
That's a huge call out right there. Like if you know you can take down a special and other people can look elsewhere.
Got a hawker or something. Stinger, actually.
Stinger! See that?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The truck is done.
That's scary.
It kind of did, because like a turtle flew directly into my camera.
Yeah, we're solid back here.
Turtles.
I can bring a propane tank too. I'll just stay to the side.
Oh my god. Did you do that on purpose?
Absolutely.
You saw him coming?
Yeah, I heard
Good.
him coming, so I ran in here to the beginning.
That was
Saw me
pretty
freaking
great.
out.
No, I was actually outside when I heard him.
We've been receiving
Gotta
reports
use
of
your ears in this game.
something strange in your area.
Something strange in my neighborhood?
Could use that.
There's a
So there's
conversation.
actually- Ouch.
I've got a propane tank here in case.
Oh, nice.
I got a proc on my toolkit.
I'm gonna watch.
Alrighty.
I want to see how many shots it takes to blow up this car with the Phoenix. 1, 2. Okay, so now it's on fire and it'll go.
Cabinet over there.
Alright,
Does
Hoff.
this one blow up too?
When I was at Mint.
Looks like it's Hoff and Grimy on the med station.
Glad you make house calls.
Thank you.
Yeah, who's gonna take the 8 health that we need to heal? Oh, ADS speed. Yes, please.
Oh, sorry.
Expect you to do
Where's
better.
that
I'm okay.
Stinger? Oh, he's dead.
I
Alright.
kind of stepped in front of your shot. I'll take the free charge now.
Found a purple LMG.
Lumga.
One purple LMG. The fun
That's a
thing
nice
too about the
little range
LMG
rifle.
build is because
I
I
think
was
it's behind us.
What's that?
because I was expecting to get an LMG because that's what I'm building towards. I
Yeah, he's
built
coming.
in
Oh, that's
built in
not
reload speed and ammo.
Loving that Belgium right now, aren't you?
Actually, yeah. So the neat thing here is I typically don't run. So I pick up the power swap card, and I'm surprised that it's an effective build, even without
got
like
a
the
feeling
load of cards I would
something's
usually
tracking
run to support
Has
it.
been for a while.
Right.
Great.
Because I
As
have
if
to be
this
more
wasn't
tactical with when I'm
creepy
using the
enough.
Belgian,
Now
but
we have a
like it
genuine
has the same
creeper.
benefits that I can just insta-stun like anything.
Yeah.
So I'm liking it. It's not part of the 3 supply lines that you suggested, but it's certainly not all that far into them.
Oh,
I'll
power
try.
swap?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm-
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to when we start doing meta decks and that. Like, you don't need all of the meta decks. Like, there's just key cards that people have recognized are quite powerful, so you can
There's
just
an
kind of
old
fill in
church up ahead.
with what
Should
you've
be able to
found.
rest up there. Be
So,
careful.
like, if you don't have a
Britain may not
few
be your
cards
only
available or unavailable, you can
Place
still
small
likely
and fun.
run like an
So you'll have to
incomplete
secure
meta
it
deck.
before you buck down.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, hey. Medpack. Or medkit.
Yeah, I've got 4 of them.
Poor guy.
He's minding his own business.
Gotta
He looked at me funny.
block him out of sight.
Stinger!
Sorry about that. Dude, I can stumble with the Belgian from like far away, even against like a Stinger with a tiny weak spot.
Ready for some hag music?
Yeah, I'm gonna nuke her again. Just for
Propane tank right here.
If I hit her with a stun grenade, does she get the debuff even though she's not
Turn your
stunned?
light on.
Good question.
Yeah, I'm gonna find her. Hello. Oh yeah, here's the other secret. So in relation, the other safe room door is right here. This one can be a safe room.
There she is.
Or not a safe room, sorry, supply room, locked door or whatever.
Are you gonna bait out the berserk?
How does one bait out the berserk?
I think you just have to get a little close to her.
I'll try.
Without shooting or whatever. There we go.
Right now.
Planning on dying today.
1, 2, 3,
Oh my
3.
God.
How many
Hi,
eggs
Hag.
does it take to get the center of a hag?
A cool looking body. Look at these little things.
Oh, they're so gross.
They're still alive.
I don't care anybody says
Bringing
they're
the
gross.
propane tank at the rear. This guy's about to get propane. Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh, he's dead. He's alive.
He
I thought I was
eventually
like
got
getting all
propane.
tricky there. I threw it up in the air and shot it before it hit the ground.
That's me being stupid.
Very Mission Impossible of you.
Yeah. Stinger coming from behind.
There's probably another sleeper. Yep, there it is.
Need to reload.
Where's he going? Where you going?
Yeah. He was just trying to bring meat. What, fruit loaf?
Sniper rifle here.
Not meatloaf, but fruit loaf. I would get a Barrett if it was purple. I'm not gonna swap out my blue Phoenix.
Yep.
Need that.
All right,
The
I think
Barrett
we're-
is nice though, like for a stumble weapon, really good.
Oh,
The Phoenix
yeah.
has a very high damage output when you start stacking reload speed though.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I think that the Phoenix actually outperforms the Barrett in DPS. We got a
Yeah, there's
rush
a
coming.
Oh, 2 of them.
Yeah.
One behind us is dead.
I'm trying to support
Hawk
you,
coming here?
Offie.
Sorry, I got. Ah!
I keep hearing him.
I got a.
We need to back up. We're in a bad spot right there.
Shit draws them like flies. Saw something there.
Just trying to ping him without the eyes. I got you.
What's that?
He kind of ducks.
He's like the sweaty tryhard of wretches.
I've been saying for a while, like, if I was a developer for this game, I would have baked in a way for devs to take over the specials in like, you know, if players can't do it, fine, but as a dev, like, what a great way to, like, relieve some stress.
That would be really interesting.
Maybe you only get, like, 1 life or something like that, like, so you get one shot. Like, why are these specials so good?
Could come in handy.
You want to heal up Hoth?
Oh, there's those birds. I can't even come in.
Break for Hoffman?
Thanks, Doc.
You know Carly bursts
I got a
into
medkit for
flames
you.
if she crosses onto holy ground, right?
Slap one of those on Hoffers.
There might be a med station up here too.
Thank you.
We are in an abundance of supplies.
Oh yeah, there is one. Nice.
Nice.
Hoffman!
So let's see if we can melee through here. I think you can. You'll get a hit marker if you're able to.
Yep, got it.
Yeah. So I think it's just certain areas, but then maybe certain weapons actually have a little bit more reach.
Yeah, that weapon stuff.
Yeah.
All right, I do have some use speed.
Need
So
that.
if you want to stick me on the detail for.
Careful.
Oh.
All right. Are we trying? We ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I don't like that jerry can right there. I'm sorry.
I can't get in. I'm stuck. Oh, that's fine. Those are good.
Well, they didn't before.
Oh, whoops. How'd it go?
We need to secure the window before it's too late.
Oh, jeez.
Use some help in the back left here, or front left.
Cover me! Reloading! Shit! Sorry!
So we just try and get one board on every window to limit the spawns. And now I'm gonna actually open up the back door so that we'll have time to loot.
Well-fed card.
And so, like, you know how you were saying you drop the board? So if I hit my interact button right now, I drop the board. And if I get close, I'll drop the board.
Really?
But if I hit it, so you hit it when you get the interact possibility, you're not close enough.
Razor wire here.
So it's like they should get rid of that interact possibility. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with latency. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean, I literally only had it once.
I might need this.
Shaw or something? I don't know. Yeah. So back door is open. We have well fed here, which is crazy. What do we got for attachments? Oh, another massive stumble. Does anyone need this stumble mag? I can put it on my magnum, but I'm not.
I do not.
Did we use the free heal up there?
I did.
I used one of them before we came in.
Alright.
You good?
Jet's good now.
Yeah, let me see if I have any like free heals I can give.
Oh yeah, good call. Doc free heal.
Thank you.
Nice. 7 HP,
That's
love it. Love to see it.
All good?
All good.
Alright. I'm just gonna hold on to the gas can and let you guys do your thing. There's a free stun. Oh, I guess we got all the good things.
Yep.
No one wants the purple bat, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
In another life.
Yeah, so that church is made infinitely easier if you can get everyone going to one board on a window at the start. Yeah, who else used an equipment there? Like equipment. I used one flash.
I did not.
I used 0.
Okay.
I didn't use anything.
And were you on the minigun for a little bit?
No.
So we just placed it. We were like, all right, this is good, and then we just rushed in anyways.
There is a you guys saw that glitch where you place it towards it where the truck would be. That trailer comes in, and you can just hop over that and skip that entire thing.
Right?
Yeah, but.
Nuts.
Hey, what's up, Snowy? Yeah, I can get
Only
you the
cheese.
builds. I think I
just prefer to like.
So if you found me
things, I don't
now
know.
just on YouTube, this is actually an event after a deck building post on Reddit, and
I have 210
my
health.
deck is very, very similar.
That's a lot.
One that's posted on Reddit. And if you're around at the end of the run, I actually don't think I have my specific one here, but I'm just gonna I'll do this. Boom.
Oh, thank you.
Here, click ready. So I believe you just
Look at
scroll
her
down
health.
here.
Holy moly.
So you won't have all
even
of
more
these
health.
cards
Even
unlocked
more
yet,
health.
but the one that I'm using is basically this right here. Actually, I think this is it. Yeah. I might have picked something else in a different order, like, but slightly. Most of the things are in order
You
here.
might need this.
So I would say just use that build. So this is in the post. I'll give you a link to it in the chat if I can write in here. I don't know if I can with the OBS one that I have.
We got both upgrades. So
And yeah,
if
the
there's
game
anything
is
anyone
super fun.
wants-
Something I showed at the beginning too, Snowy, is there's a bunch of Discord links, and I would actually go. So
Okay.
in the Reddit information here,
we
you
have a
click on
flashbang,
Discord.
we have
So the
grenades.
B4B Discord.
That's
So
a
this
pipe.
is the
I
Reddit
have
one.
I have one
This is the
Molotov.
Turtle Rock Studios one, and this is
Let's
the
go on
community
this
one that we're actually in right now
Honestly-
playing our game. And I use these to find players to play with, and it makes
Oh,
such
yeah,
a big
good point.
difference. If you're willing to use
Thank
these
you for
Discord
reminding me. I
emojis,
always forget.
I can't recommend it enough.
Depending on the boss we get, I have
And
5
yeah, when you don't
grenades.
have the cards that we're talking about, so you scroll down here. There's actually a bunch of good beginner decks in
use
this
at least
post.
3 on a boss
This is
probably.
really great. But if you don't have these cards, you can just use what you have and then slowly add them. You'll get access to most of these cards quite
Who
quickly.
knows? Maybe we'll find a grenade.
Feel like we're as ready as we'll ever be.
I don't think I've ever... not ever, but... having all purple things doesn't usually happen. Like, I've had, like, all purple pills and then, like, gray grenades by the end. That's always frustrating.
Does anyone need money?
Yep.
I'm good.
We're all juiced on money.
All juiced.
We've had a bug before where you upgrade
Let's go kick
an
some
item
ass.
to purple, and then you get another upgrade for it, and when you buy it, it downgrades.
And Snow, you'd find some of the things that I
That only
brought
happens
up at the
in the
beginning of
large
this
area.
stream quite helpful.
Oh, shit.
So you might wanna go back and
Three
just have a
hags
peek.
this run.
They have no
Oh, we're getting a hag already. Okay.
Birds there.
I'll get ready to stun.
Well, this'll save me a laundry trip
Wait,
this
if we
week.
pull her all the way back here, we don't have to worry about the birds.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, fuck you.
Man, I
birds.
hate that there's birds right there. Well, for the hag, there's like always birds there.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the hag over to us. Oh, here it is. It just went berserk. I'm just gonna flash it.
Let's see what you got.
Alright. You just need to put more, yeah.
The maniacal laugh by Hoffman.
I love her.
Awesome.
Half is
So
my
if you
favorite.
want a really quick breakdown of what just happened there, when you get close enough to the hag, at the
think
bottom you can see
everybody-
like Stalker Leap and all that. It said
Explore it,
Hag
yeah.
Berserk, and there's a short window where you can flash bang the hag, and it'll be stunned, and you can do some serious work to it.
Oh, I apologize. I was trying
There's
to
a
get-
The stun
purple
grenades not only
Belgian,
will
but
stun
I'm
them, but
not
they also
picking
take
it up
increased
because I have
damage
a
too.
purple stumble mod on my green Belgian.
Don't rightly mind if I
Stalker. Right there.
Actually, I'm gonna
Who's down?
see if the store is still open really quick.
think this is a game. Get back to the team.
Ding, ding, ding. Yes.
It's on that list.
Oh, there's
Just wasted it. Oh god, he's here. I was not even looking.
Alrighty. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Doc.
And melee Snowy. Like abuse your melee. Figure out where too much of it is instead of not enough.
Birds there.
Oh my god. Ah, sorry. I didn't see him.
I just flipped with those birds. Did you?
Holy fuck nuts, that's a lot of Britain. Friendly fire.
It burns. Stop the pain.
Holler if you need help, Ryan.
Oh, did you see that Belgian that's right there?
I did.
We just had a conversation about it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying something about a green Belgium, and I'm like, huh?
Well, I have a green Belgian with a purple stumble, and it's doing its job.
Checking the
so
vehicle.
more damage isn't.
Well, I've got 2 stumble mags, and I'm eventually going to get rid of one of these guns, so if you want to take
Yeah.
the purple one. But you're right, yeah, if it's doing its job, then why would you?
Yeah, it's just not worth the risk,
This little
I guess.
sleeper right here gets so many people.
I got your back, dude.
There's 3 piles of money in there.
It's such a rude spot.
Done for now.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Back to the thing.
Bad.
Send
I
for
got it.
Yep.
I got it.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, you can actually come back here where I am. This is a solid
Right.
spot here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Probably better than the
Oh, that
thing
crap.
too.
Oh wait, never mind.
Taking this.
that
Yeah,
last
that's
zombie.
sort of one of the neat things too is like you start building a repository of like all of the best defensive spots
We've got a stalker.
through trial and error.
Watch out.
Oh my gosh, I
Get
missed him.
juked.
Hoffman, were
This
you
guy
one of
doesn't
those
stand a
people that
chance.
have mountains of toilet paper hidden in your closet?
Oh no. Though I did have a sizable supply of indigestion and gas tablets. I knew the food after the collapse would play havoc with my insides.
Hoffman's a genius.
Watch out for sleepers.
Oh,
we got a
we have a
horde.
horde.
Do you guys want to fight this?
Garage.
Oh, really? Alright.
Well,
I mean, we could just as
Run.
easily go up top. We can go right up here.
It's too late. Commit.
Okay, I'm coming to the garage. I'm getting beat up though. I'm climbing in the window. Let me in.
I expect you to do better.
I don't know about the garage. Or windows. I got this side, okay. I have a flash for this dude. Flash?
Alright.
I'm gonna drop some medkits.
Want this?
Perfect.
There's a sleeper on the other side of this wall. Thanks, Doc. Yeah, they are the loudest things ever. If you're getting killed by sleepers, you might be moving too quick.
Yeah. Peeking around every corner.
There's another one too.
Very, very
I'll take that.
helpful.
Over here.
Not really
Oh, thank you.
We're clear.
There's a tall boy somewhere. I hear him, but I'm not sure where.
Go on.
He's on vacation.
Not sure.
Took 8 punches to kill a common.
Reloading.
Shotgun.
Blue 870, no med cabinet, and
And this right here is the meta spot for this particular encounter. Kind of trivializes it. So if you have a razor wire for here, this
There's
is
a
going
molly
to be
down
really
here,
easy.
a pipe down here. Actually, Zench, give me your grenades. That'll free you up to hold one. Hold something near me.
Alrighty.
Got something crawling up. I'm gonna just chill in the back here. I think he's gonna come through the window, or he's gonna come down to you guys. He's window upstairs. He's gonna do his little temper tantrum thing.
Dick man.
I will kill you.
Goddamn meddling.
I just shot you through the. I shot through this
Over there.
all the way
you
downstairs
hit
and
me?
hit you. Watch this.
Bullet
Alright.
pen.
I'm gonna pop it.
Let's see, bullet pen. Let me do it. You don't have to stand that far back, Granny. You can be at like this edge if you
Yeah.
want.
We'll protect you, Granny.
Oh my goodness. How do we go about unlocking more campaign cards? So every time you beat a level, you're going to unlock, or you're going to gain supply points. Any level, on any difficulty, you're going to gain some supply
Can I get
points.
some shotgun
I
ammo?
think I can see mine, so it's this one right here.
Thanks.
And when you're in Fort
Showered in
Hope,
shotgun
you
ammo.
can purchase cards in what they call supply
what
lines.
it's coming?
So each time you
Yeah, it
buy
sounds like
a
a-
card in supply line, you've now acquired that card permanently. With a very small exception, there's these new things
Alright,
called
next-
burn cards, but
Next thing.
we don't need to talk about those right yet. So yeah, you play a level, you earn supply points, go back to Fort Hope, and you'll be able to unlock cards in the supply lines.
Got a special
Exploder.
coming in.
Exploder coming
Oh
out.
man, you getting to play the game for the first time? That's really cool. There's a lot of really neat things that you can learn in the game that are like I don't know, just sort of funny, like your first encounter with all of the different specials and other unique written of the game.
All right.
That's mine.
Oh, it's up
I
here.
hope you get
Yep.
some fun people to play with. It would be really cool actually, Snowy, if there was a way for you to find like 3 other people that were brand new to the game too, and you could all go and experience it for the first time. That's kind of a tough thing to organize. You're not going to get that out of the
Public
Discord all that
coming in
easy.
Yep, there he is.
And then an exploder behind him.
Yeah, welcome to the game. If you find yourself playing around in the Discord there, you're welcome to say hi. And
Did you snipe that tall boy?
could
Nice.
no, I did not.
I did. LMG sniper.
Yeah, you're welcome
love to
to
see
hit
it.
me up there, Snowy. If
I don't know.
you run
Him
into a
and
snag
exploders,
too, feel free to reach out.
sorry, Retch behind him too, and I don't know where. Both of
Do
them
you have
come
room for one stun grenade?
Watch out.
I have a pipe. Oh,
okay,
how many
there's
pipes do you
just
have?
one
Brian?
molly hanging out.
I have 2 pipes. I can take 1 pipe.
Alright, I'll throw it on this pipe, and then I'll
Like
take
you need this.
that
Mine
guy, I
now.
guess.
One molly.
Alright.
Do we get the room here? No.
What's that?
No room. We do get attachments.
Don't slack. Don't be mad.
And so something that won't be super apparent in the beginning, Snow, is that when you unlock cards, you're gonna need to build a deck, and so you're just gonna have your potential pool of cards. So you'll add them to a deck.
I think,
And then
yeah,
the
we
order
sometimes
that
get a
you put them
tall boy
in the
that
deck
spawns like
is
right
the
there.
order that you'll have access to them.
He should always be killed before you leave.
So your deck order
Alright, we're
matters.
going.
The ones towards the end you're not going to see until quite a few levels into the run, or
Grab
into
your
the
asses
act.
goodbye.
And you basically get to pick one new card every map that you play. You'll start out with some. They'll just give you, like, you say your first card in your deck. You'll always get that one for free. Like even at the very beginning, they give you 1 free card, and then on consecutive acts they'll give you more cards sometimes to start with.
Need more ammo. Well, somebody was prepared.
It's fun. The deck system's neat. I quite like
That
it.
was
I
very,
found it more
very good
enjoyable in the
pipe
beginning when I
usage.
didn't have to think about it so much. So I
Go ahead,
just,
dude. Jump at me.
I didn't really know what
Or
I was
not,
doing. But
jeez.
if I'd had a good
She's
deck,
not
I
walking.
would have liked that
Okay.
to start with.
I just wanted to stumble it out of midair.
You got a free intel in
Some
here.
intel.
And a
SMG here.
nice little. What? This is in the garbage can. Look at that.
Take this away. Something big's coming.
Oh man. I'll wait for you guys to be done.
Yeah, I don't need any more of this. Do you want a stumble mag at all? I got one.
Nah, I kept my Belgian.
Okay.
Save that for me.
Oh, sleepers are so noisy.
I
Yeah.
know.
You've a tsunami of written about to
I got a horde. I got one of the sleepers upstairs. There's a blue tack.
Do I want to just sit down here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm on special duty. Someone watch that hallway on the left.
Useful behind
So,
that door.
Yeah, hallway left.
Nice. I really want to play an SMG build. Seems like fun.
Oh, I love the SMG. It's so much fun.
Oh my god, this... they just can't even with this barbed wire.
Yeah. The power of
we almost
razor
made
wire
it in.
here. Common ridden or a joke.
Yeah. Hell, everything except tall boys are jokes, because even
Yeah.
like a stalker jumping into it can't move.
Yeah, take it.
Oh, there's another.
Save your supplies.
2 free charges on the station.
I'll
I
take
guess
one.
that's Hoff and Jet have the lowest health?
Yeah.
Or
No.
the most trauma.
Trying to find. There's another razor wire.
Oh, I have a extra spot for one.
Oh, this sleeper must be outside or something. I'll go down and hit the
Lucky day,
thing.
HR.
Oh my.
There's sometimes a
There's
sleeper right there.
purple
but-
You
RPK.
seem to be in the clear.
Yes, I already got a purple M249 though, that I like.
Oh, that M16 is too legendary.
I know, right?
When I was at medical
Alright, there's
All
like
of these-
nothing else.
All these fun guns. Something's crawling up.
Over there.
Something big.
Oh shit,
No
back.
time for subtlety.
Ah!
Oh, two directions. I think there's
These are
more than
down.
one. Yeah.
Blow, blow,
One
blow
shot
up
the
again.
guy climbing up. Oh my gosh!
He just,
Who are you?
he just hurled that. That's awesome.
Not me. I'm too young.
That's a big arm for a guy in Belgian range. Oh,
Gotta be a sleeper somewhere. I don't know where they are.
I think it's either
Like right
under us
there,
or
I
on the
know
side
that
of
there's a
us,
zombie
over there.
following me, so I just. Oh gosh! So I just moved to try and create a funnel or a kind
I'm
of
going to
train
do
of zombies.
something a little bit cheesy.
You can definitely train zombies if you have enough movement.
Bandages.
New earrings.
I definitely almost
Thank you.
got whacked by a sleeper.
You got some shotgun shells for me?
So just as a,
Anyone need this?
Thank you.
I don't know, I don't think it's a cheese. From the roof up there, you can kind of see through one of the holes over there.
You can see through
You
the
can see
fence
the first
too.
mine and shoot shoot it shut.
Yeah.
So that when you get up
Yeah,
there,
I
you
shoot
don't
through
look
the fence up here. Wow, you gobbled up all of that shotgun ammo.
Yes, I'm a thirsty shotgun person.
Girl.
I'm a
Thirsty girl.
Okay, you can say it.
Before we get real busy up here, can I get some SMG ammo real quick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's already gone. This is where I shoot
Want
it.
ammo? Take this.
You need
Ammo
more?
here.
Nope, that's it. Wow, that's a lot. Thank you.
How much SMG ammo can you hold?
How much SMG ammo? Oh gosh.
Dude. Oh!
I flew.
He's out of the map.
Oh, okay, you're good.
I had no idea you could even get back here.
Bear
What the
seemed to
heck?
be the one
Oh,
lost.
what?
Yes, you can.
What?
What is this?
This
I
is
mean,
a huge
that's-
discovery.
Yeah, I thought I was dead just like you, you know?
Oh yeah. Fun.
General was right.
But you can't get on this rock
place is
though,
infested.
or the vehicle.
Shame.
I was about to be very sad.
Hey, don't
Alarm.
kill one of those. Don't kill one. Don't kill one.
Oh,
Let
okay,
me do
okay.
something.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'm gonna make this guy break the alarm. No, I didn't get it. This guy will do it. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm receiving reports of a large pack of written in your area.
Find out. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a horde anyway.
Oh, there's someone in there. Oh no. There is.
Oh yeah. He hit it and broke it. We're just gonna hang out in this little tiny room and let things come in for us.
Yeah.
Seems like a good time.
Shoot specials.
I'm just
I'll
watching
loot while
for
you guys
specials.
Or
You
not.
guys get the comments.
Alright, well.
Is there
they didn't
nothing?
send they forgot to send the email.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't get the
I'm
memo.
the
Good job,
zombie.
yes, sir, Doc.
Ah.
Like, why did nobody show up?
Thank you.
Wow, that was a quick heal. Nice.
I need that.
Very quick.
That use speed.
Lights on.
Yeah. Whee!
Oh, if you would have done it digitally, you're right.
There's no guarantee of future success.
Yeah, that Microsoft Game Pass thing is pretty cool. You can
Out of this, still standing.
share games through there.
Oh, hello. Goodbye.
What the? Oh, that hit me through the stairs. Oh man.
I shall hit him back through the stairs.
There's a medical station here.
Ah shit.
Hoffman! I'll kill you if you do that again.
Sorry.
We do have an
Alright, we need to
infinite.
get out of here.
We do have an
This is
infinite
just gonna-
corridor in here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Need help here.
Checking for the barrel here. There's no barrel on this one, and there's a big
I'll
guy
get it.
coming up. I'm just gonna run.
Just give me one moment.
Uh-oh, you guys are stuck back there. I'm gonna take shots at the big guy.
Oh shit.
How's this get? Woo! Got him.
Nice, good grenade, good grenade. Took a little bit of damage there. but-
Probably. That probably would have been a wipe on there.
Ow.
Oh, absolutely.
Like getting
Yeah,
stuck
well,
on
we
those
wouldn't have
stairs
gone
is
for that
different
that
than
one that med kit on the wall.
Get out of here.
Oh, it's wasted so much wire. Away from that.
I have one bullet left on my sniper. Awkward.
Do you need sniper?
No. I just had to reload it. Thanks, Doc. Do you need another med
See
kit?
what we've
Take
got
this.
here.
Yeah.
That's my last one.
It's all good.
For now.
Yeah. Just wait until next level.
Alright, typically sleeper there, but not today.
No sleepers. We get easy
Oh,
mode.
there's not even any right
There
here.
might be two right here though.
Kids, cover me. Reload.
And one
Nope.
for you.
Anyone behind me? No, there isn't. Alright. Oh no, Grimey's behind me. Sorry.
Hi.
Up this door. You better hoof it if you want to be
Yeah,
on the
nobody's
right side.
behind us. Don't worry. Just close the door. Get out.
It's just the healer.
Grimy is not a person.
Grimy, no.
Okay, I'm Mercy made in Overwatch, so I'm used to being left behind. It's fine.
Oh.
Ouch.
Wow. Yeah, well.
Right in the feels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we get supply points, right there.
Speaking of supply points, what can you use those for? Somebody asked in the chat.
For the
Where do I
cards.
find cards?
For buying cards. And now there's a new temporary card that we can get called burn cards. You buy them and then you can use them. I'm not going to use one, but I'll show where we could apply one. burn cards. So I can actually apply a burn card and one of these. And if I was to pick one of these, I think I can go back too. So let's do...
Are we playing the whole campaign?
No,
just
this last level here.
Oof, okay.
I mean, yes.
Another
all 4
6
acts in a row.
hours.
I still haven't done that. I haven't tried to do that.
My eyes are bleeding.
So see right here, I can go select burn card. So I can go back to this, and here's all
drop the lore bomb.
I could play. But we're not using those right now. But yeah, these are just temporary cards. They work like the other cards.
So in this safe room, there
would
are
last for
canisters
one level,
of
one map.
T2 and barrels of T2, which is, 3 iterations before T5, which is what you use on
Use the field gun.
body dump.
Take out that mine. Use
I
their
guess,
vehicle for exfil when
Grimy,
you're
you
done.
can probably top up on the refill station. Oh, nice. We get another quick slot. Love. I'm gonna need some dollars whenever y'all are done.
Oh, I can grab. Do we need team ammo? It's gonna give us damage, but yeah.
I mean, if we're loaded on money. I am missing money to get meds and to get grenades right now.
Best to get what you need here than trying to find it out there.
Keep the change.
Nice. I will definitely get pipe bombs. I guess that's probably the play, right? And they're on sale. Oh my goodness. And then I'll get 1 med kit. Sorry, I spent all of that money. Zencher's a free
Wow.
Typical,
dude.
Scratched up.
I'm grabbing. What do we got?
I've got 3 razor wire and 4 pipe bombs.
Save that for me.
We got flash, we got pipe, we got grenade.
Everybody ready?
We're gonna have a lot of razor wire here. It's gonna be funny.
I'm on the prepper levels.
Hey, what are you doing there?
There are definitely always sleepers on this level, so be careful. Looting.
Yeah, I remember my first time getting caught by one here. Like, everyone was upstairs, I think.
You might need this.
I'm gonna toss down my stuff, but I'm just gonna go gather up other supplies.
The easiest thing for me to do, like, and this is something I've been showing the whole run, is to just abuse my melee. If my first reaction to a close ridden is to melee, I will most often take no damage. It gets problematic whenever you go to melee and someone shoots the guy in front of you, and there's definitely some reasons why you might miss. But
I can hold so much ammo.
I've got 175 shots that I will never use.
I have 290.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Yeah, so I have a 1,137 SMG. Bullets right now.
Purple Barrett, but it's got a red holoscope.
Still might be kind of fun. What happens with that ADS speed? Oof.
Yeah, it's already rough on the Barrett.
This was weighing me down.
Yeah, I think I'll make it work.
Okay, HR. You're here.
So these propane tanks, I'm gonna put near a mine that I know will open.
I have grenades too for those if we need.
Over there.
That one will be, will take care of itself. I've also got, pipes. Oh, we still got, oh my goodness. Yeah, we've got more than enough razor wire to make this cinch.
There's an enormous pile of ammo here, and I'm talking like almost 2,000 SMG bullets, for example. So if anyone needs ammo, it's right here.
Okie dokie.
And
oh, you just brought it over from the spots?
yeah, I had dropped all of my ammo just to do that. Where's my
Here, take this.
grenade? I forgot what they're called.
The howitzer. How are we feeling?
I think we're good. This is gonna be kind of easy. I'll cover the left as much as I can.
Sure. Who's got pipe bombs as well?
I got pipes.
I'll let you throw yours first, and then I'll go after you. Just let me know when you're out.
All right. If there's like a cadence to when you want to throw them, I just look for, like, if we're in a bad spot, I throw it.
Fair enough. Then maybe I'll throw mine literally. You can keep yours strategically.
Sounds good. Yeah,
Loading round number 2.
I'm that guy that never used Phoenix Downs playing Final Fantasy because, you know, what you need later.
Getting shot in the back.
Alrighty.
Firing round number 2. Ejecting round number 2.
Don't rightly mind if I do.
Stalker. Somewhere.
Ferocious creature.
Oh shit.
Get down! Look out! Get to the Humpty!
That's gonna collapse that mine too. That's really good.
Yeah. The strategic pipe bombs are good for that.
I'll throw a pipe. No.
Grenade this guy.
Very nice. Loading cannon. Ogre en route. That is a meatball, and I'm gonna get hit. No! Where was the get down, Mr. President? Someone should have jumped on the gun and like face tanked that one. Uh-oh. Please don't grab me, not me. We have an ogre that is en route.
Let's see.
Just let Hop do her thing.
Wow. Somebody took my grenades.
You can
I
grab
do
the
have a
Humpty if you want. Nice. Very nice, very nice. I just fired the 5th shot, grabbing the 6th right now.
Mine opened and it's closed thanks to the propane tank. So we got this well under control.
I'll take that.
Loading shot number 6. And GG.
Alright, well done.
The
Oh,
smoothest
there's a
of
really
veteran
quick
runs.
aside. There's a
Very nice
minigun Grammy was using. You can't get healed inside of it, so be careful.
Oh, okay.
You can take damage.
Nice.
You
Well,
get
thanks.
beaten to
Thanks
death.
for joining me, everyone.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I can't wait for. So like the next deck post will be like a nightmare version. So we'll try and do an Act 1 nightmare with the next round.
Nice.
And then yeah, I'm down to play lots of nightmare runs. Should be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna hop out here pretty quick. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm hungry. Yeah, thanks for taking some time out of your boxing day to come play, and look forward to the next games.
Yeah, good stuff.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Nice.
Good night.
Okay, stream. That's just about it here. So we'll wrap it up. I'm gonna head back to the to Fort Hope. So let's see here. We've completed our run. So you're like, what do you get for completing a run? If you were to beat all of the acts, so if you were to beat all of the acts on Nightmare, so Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, and they're about the same amount of time, honestly. That's how you get these. So we go to Cleaner. I'll just pick someone random. We'll go to Walker here, and we go to Outfit. We can see that he would get this one right here. So you get these fancy SWAT outfits for beating all of the acts on Nightmare, and I think it's very doable. I think Nightmare is now approachable to a very large amount of the player base, and what's going to matter is having well-organized team compositions, being efficient with how you deal with hordes, people that have really good map knowledge and they're not hitting alarms. So what I look forward to contributing to, and there's a few other awesome creators. By the way, if you haven't heard of Swing Point, it's SWING and then POYNT. If you haven't heard of him, go check him out. There's some other great content creators too. I'm sure you'll find them out there. But I think it would be really cool to just, provide enough supportive content so that people can really conquer these tough difficulties. Like I think it's great because a lot of it's very solvable, and if we can get some people that previously thought that maybe Nightmare or I guess, you know, Veteran and Recruit was impossible, getting them to be able to beat it. That's why, you know, I was interested in doing this deck building post on Reddit and why we did the live session today. So, you know, if you're watching and you're newer to the game and you took some value out of it, I would love to hear. You can comment on the video, you can comment on the broadcast, you can send me a Discord message. Any of those would be awesome. Let me know, you know, what you learned, what you found valuable. You know, because I'm always trying to figure out how I can do these types of sessions a little better. I do what I would consider like a Sherpa run, we call them. So I'll take new players through the game and, you know, walk them through all of these same steps, a lot of the things that I showed in the video, and I'll you know, take them through the game, play an act with them, and go and try and find ways to make the acts easier for them too. Because I still see people that say, you know, they can't beat Recruit and they can't beat Veteran, and most of the time, you know, I would say the number one thing that people aren't doing is just trying to build a team. When you're doing random quick play, you might be playing with someone for their very first game, and they might be in Veteran, they could even be in Nightmare. I know people will do that. So it's tough to play this game at a higher difficulty with someone that has no experience. You could be a very good gamer, and you're still going to miss out on certain cues, certain strategies that really change the difficulty dramatically. And so if you're struggling, you know, I encourage you to reach out, or again, like, you know, adapt many of the tips that we shared in the broadcast today. And if you ever have any questions, or you think that there was something that maybe should have been included in a session like this, let me know, because I'm up for doing something like this again in the future. I'd probably do it around another big release, like maybe whenever they start adding new acts and new maps to the game. I could see another big influx of players, and so it'd be fun to revisit, you know, a Veteran run. I don't think I would do a Recruit run necessarily, because I think that with, you know, what we've shown here is that it's very easy to do with not very many cards. In fact, previous to the recent reduction in difficulty, they dramatically reduced the difficulty there, and there was a team that beat Nightmare with one card. So everybody only took one card in a run. So a large amount of this is strategy. You know, you're certainly going to benefit if you're quite good at aiming in a game like this. But I think, yeah, when you get your rolls down and people are being effective in their role, and you can trust that someone's going to be effective in their role. And an example of this would be when I told the team, I'm like, you guys kill the common, I'm going to watch for specials. And so when you can start trusting in your team to fulfill in those areas, you can start conquering those bigger difficulties. But yeah, so that's the big brain builds, the beginner run. We're gonna go through the post there pretty soon, and I'm gonna basically just pull out all of the highest voted decks, and I'm gonna compile them into a list, and eventually I would love to create a resource that has, you know, if you're new to the game, what decks should you be looking at. And then I'm not going to really target the middle of the road when it comes to deck building, but now we'll go into the meta decks. So what's the best decks to be running on a medic? What's the best decks to be running if you're playing a sniper? And there's a really big variety. There's a lot of subcategories that you can get into, which is cool, because you can play like a really high-paced, fast shotgun deck, or you could play like a really meaty DPS one, or, you know, whatever you want to specialize in. I love that there's a flexibility to do that, and you can be quite flexible even at the highest difficulty. So you don't get boxed up into just one build that everyone has to run in order to beat it. I'm curious to see what, you know, future difficulty might present for that kind of situation. But yeah, overall, I look forward to seeing, you know, the creative minds of people. And by the way, the resource that most people are using to build decks right now, I'll bring it up on the screen. So if we were to go to forthope.gg, so if you come in here, you'll see people that are posting decks. There's a rating system within it. You can search for decks. So like this right here, published 1 hour ago. We got a debuff shotgun. Let's have a look at this. So yeah, Shredder marked for death. That's the core of a debuff shotgun deck. Money Grubbers, cool. Mag Coupler, yeah. Fleet of Foot. So this is where, you know, I might choose something differently in this. Quick Kill, Optic Enthusiast. So these cards, they look pretty good. But I think the problem with this here is they become outdated over time, and there's people constantly constantly putting them in. But what I would love to create like a catalog of all of these best decks, and then when they get trumped by a deck that's better, you know, I'll replace or slot in. So essentially I want to kind of figure out like what are all the different play styles, all the different sub rules for each deck, and provide that information to people, because some people don't really want to build decks. Some people don't know how to build decks. Decks can be a little bit confusing. I'm starting to feel a lot more confident with them, but I've been doing it for a while. And it took me a bit to just, wrap my head around all of these different attributes. Like, you start understanding, like, what does stumble actually do? I didn't know in the beginning. A lot of people didn't know. Or even just looking at these cards right here, this card Shredder. Each bullet hit causes the target to take 1% increased damage for 3 seconds, and it says stacks up to 15%. Well, I knew this card was decent, but I was like, oh, let's use that on an SMG. And then someone started doing it with a shotgun. You know, you put it on a shotgun, you hit with each of those pellets all at one time. You're now adding 15% damage taken to an enemy, and that applies to every one of your teammates. So I shoot him once with my big shotgun, hit him with all my pellets. Now all of us do 15% extra damage for our next shots for 3 seconds, and I can basically keep that 15% on him. So, you know, strategies emerge as new roles, new deck combinations emerge. It's pretty fun to see, like, you know, just how many ways can you play this game, and like I said, you know, you can take a lot of these fun sub roles all the way up to the hardest difficulty right now. And you know, they're going to add new cards in the next update, I believe. There's going to be new melee weapons, so yeah, lots of fun stuff. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. It's been a pleasure to be live. I haven't been doing this very much. I've been busy with school. So if you're looking for more content, I'm not going to be super reliable for active broadcasts, that kind of thing. I don't make time for it, but I do plan to work on some videos. I'm going to edit through this video, and I'll put together a condensed version, one that's going to be a little easier to follow. And then also I'm going to pull out all of the little tips that have come across, either ones that I presented or the ones that my friends that I was playing with presented, and I'll put those into some sort of PDF document or something. I'll make a post on Reddit with, you know, here's all of the things that you might find interesting. But yeah, happy holidays to everybody. I hope you have a great night, and I'll catch you again at some point in the future. All right, take care, everyone.